say that. Yeah, we're good. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Sorry we're a few minutes late. I won't lie, it is like a lake out here, and finding a spot...
It's a swamp. I said, it is like a swamp.
Look, you can hear that we've spent probably 15 minutes trying to find the driest spot.
And it's still not dry.
And as you can hear, it's still awful.
Squelchy.
Oh, I just saw that Wendy was in the chat. Wendy, we got stuff for you. If you can message us on one of our social media platforms, we'll send it over to you. You'll understand that, nobody else will.
Right, let me...
So good morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well.
I'm just going to change my quality down to 144p to save battery, but everybody else, if you can. 2160, is it?
2160.
That much.
So yeah, we've come down. We're trying the spot of death.
We've never had a problem here, I'll be honest, really.
No, we've had cut out for a short while.
Yeah.
But,
are you sure that wasn't the Logan House fault?
Yeah, no, we actually did have a shutout from this point.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we've never really had a problem here. But I thought we'd try it out because this is probably the one spot where we will get absolutely hammered with the 4K. So if it goes down, guys, as always, just be prepared. We'll be back on it in a moment.
Yeah, we're going to be here till about 10:30 today when they close this runway.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're...
You've literally only missed one EasyJet, so you didn't miss
Yeah,
anything.
we've not missed that. It's only just opened the runway. So some nice close-up departures.
Yeah, we love it up here. I've got a new setup for my thing today, so I think I'm going to take a few
pans to get used to where the screen is.
It's also, and I think I'll also have to move the screen around. So that's going to be fun. Can't wait for that. Actually, I'm going to do it now because it's irritating me where it is already.
It's already annoying. You do that. I'll say hello. Miranda, hello. Hayden, hello. That's my comment. Say hello to myself. Hi, Liz. Anyway, Daniel, good morning. Ian, hello.
I think some of you might have noticed as well last night I was up to quite late.
Doing emoji work.
Well, no, I couldn't sleep, so I did some. I've invented 2 emotes. 3 emotes. What am I on about? Not
Ian S. Good morning. Vision Thing. Hello.
And here we go with our first departure. Got to make sure all the locks are off, and they are. Alright, this one's going to be funny because I'm in a really horrible position today.
Stephen, Stuart, Oscar, Wendy.
You have to bear with me for a few of these departures because, as I say, I'm going to be all over the place.
Right, well, don't you worry about that. You can get used to it in a minute. Matt, good morning. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You're getting packed to go to...
The moon is out today. Look, there we go. Oh, that's too bright. Oh, let's add a bit of stoppage to that.
Yeah, you do that. Matt, well, I hope you have a safe drive home.
Okay, and we got our next departure, so I won't do that.
Paula, good morning. Joe Martin, good morning.
Oh, we're just getting buzzed by a bird there.
Who else we've got? We've got Gary, Bradley, 8th Day, Big Little One, Jeff, Daniela, Colwyn. I think I'm at the bottom now.
more people than we have on our Sunday show.
What is? Good morning. Good morning to everyone.
So we got
my weird little kind of thing. Like, I feel weird if I don't go through everyone and try and spot everybody's names. It feels like...
Yeah, I totally get that.
I feel like I'm doing something wrong. But anyway, I'm up to date. That last departure was a Lufthansa A321 going back to Frankfurt.
I'd say this is British Airways.
It is. It's going back to London Heathrow. It's an A320.
Okay, I think it took me 3 to get used to it. I'll take that.
Botan, good morning.
And you can see the lights of the previous departing Lufthansa in front. I'll make a cheeky turn to the right any second now, the BA.
Yeah, Stuart's saying the Lufthansa looked really good with the moonlight.
It did, it's kind of bisected.
There's another contrail going over there. All the things that are flying over, because it's actually clear for once, all the contrails are catching the light and like the moonlight.
It's really good, but I'm going to get the plane. So. I just started in 1080p because there's no difference. You cannot tell the difference in the dark between 4K. It's like ridiculous. But
no.
It's like I say, we're just literally trying this spot. That's what today is.
It is living at large. Paul, good morning. Plane spotting Mike, good morning.
Morning,
you
Mike.
guys are up early
morning,
today.
Paul. Morning, everybody. Like school,
Lots of people up early on a Friday. Our next departure is going to be a Ryanair 737 on the way to Gran Canaria.
Well, the one thing we've got is we might not have any mega movements this, for the first part of the morning, but I'll tell you what, once it gets going, we're going to have some cracking departures from up here. And if the conditions are remotely decent, which they look like they will be, we're in for a good show.
Storm Wizard, thank you. We'll keep an eye out. We can't get the best thing from that, but we can have a look over when it comes. FYI, your next arrival is going to be the 380. It's a little bit, it's just over, it's not even at Glossop yet. But
okay. It's certainly nippier today, isn't it?
It's not as bad as it could be.
My fingers on doing the panning are telling me that it is cold.
Well, what's it? Your gloves are in the...
I don't like panning this place without my gloves on.
Okay, well, if you need gloves, they are in the bag.
Thank you, Liz.
Oh, yeah, Vision thing saying, airport's amazing at night. We love it. It's nice in moonlight as well.
Yeah, I am going to get a decent thing of that moon in a bit, because that'll irritate me if I don't.
Jim C, good morning.
Good morning, Jim. How are you? Liz, what happened yesterday is the miracle that was Liz.
I actually edited and released the behind-the-scenes video from Heathrow.
Oh, I cried when she told me it was coming. I was like, what? And then when I saw it and I had to go through it before, I was just like, oh, this is amazing.
Sarah, good morning. Yeah, Manchester's great. Like, there's so many spots aside from just like obviously the runway Wizard Park is great, but obviously you've got where we are now. It's like all south side. Like, there's so many different spots. It's a very unique experience. Ryanair 737 on the way to Alicante.
Check the settings on here. I think I've moved a couple of dials.
Oh, okay.
Things like moving through like a knife through butter, and I don't like it like that. I like to have quite a bit of resistance on the panning head, on the fluid head.
Daniel, happy birthday to your brother Matt tomorrow. Sure.
And I second that.
I'm sure Simon will think he's a spring chicken turning 37.
Spring chicken, honestly. Try being 42.
Oh.
Was that an R to me? Please don't tell me that was an R for me.
It was. Ernie, good morning to you over in Denton.
I can't deal with the sympathy at this time of the morning.
Vision thing saying, I've not seen the behind the scenes video yet. Looking forward to it, I think.
Yeah, I thought it was very good, to be honest. Oh, yeah.
Oh, and Jim C with £4.49 super chat saying a coffee fund. Only a brief visit to the stream. Getting out to work shortly. Sounds like I can't read. We'll watch it back tonight.
Awesome, mate. Thank you so much.
Enjoy the action, everyone. Thank you so much, Jim. Sorry I can't read to save my life. Really appreciate that, though. Dewey 737 on the way to Marrakesh. Every time I see their flight numbers, I want to say Thompson.
Yes.
It really throws me off.
Right, let's try and get the moon. Right, so there is the moon, as you can see, but I need to adjust my aperture.
Right, you do that, and I will read Diana's £1.79 super chat out.
Well, thank you.
Message, but thank you so much, Diana. Really appreciate that.
Let's see if we can get any detail in there. Come on.
And I'm so glad you enjoyed the streams.
There we go, people. There's the moon.
Well done.
It looks quite good.
I'll give it a minute. I haven't seen him, but by the looks of it, Dean's in the chat. Morning.
Yeah, he said he was up at silly o'clock, didn't he?
Yeah. Matthew Court, good morning. I've seen him now.
Give it a minute, Les. Give it a minute. It is going to come good in a second.
All right, okay.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
We've got the moon. There we go. That's my proudest moment ever in the stream so far. Right, now I get the settings back to normal, because otherwise I'm in real doo-doo.
Right, yeah, you do that. Oh, yeah, Paul, I was just saying before, I was like, I can't wait for summer when this is not a swamp.
Oh, honestly, it's as bad as I've seen it in a long time, and I'm telling
It was throwing it down last night.
It's really bad today. Well, why is this? To find the spot that we did was a bit of a miracle, because I was just going to say let's call it and go somewhere else.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome, Diana, saying we're coming plane spotting today with our grandson Logan.
Don't call it there.
Yeah.
The RVP.
I would today.
I would even go to the
RVP.
Yeah, I would even say I'd be hesitant to go to the go south side today. I mean, that would be muddy as hell as well.
Yeah.
If you've got your grandchild with you, RVP is probably going to be your best shout. Wow, I can't believe I'm saying the RVP is the best location. But,
hey, never mind.
Things happen, don't they?
They do.
Okay, I can see we've got something on finals.
That'll be the Emirates.
Okay, let's get the Beast then. Because you can get some decent shots of the Beast.
Yeah, it's still over Bredbury, but yes, it's the Emirates. I mean, it is huge, so that's probably why you can see it.
So there it is. There you go. He looks so dead. He looks like a little 737 or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of does. Sarah, I actually went to Boston last year. I did a bit. It was absolutely freezing cold because I went in December. But yeah, it's a cool airport. I think I have one of my favourite shots on there, which I caught on one of the boat tours. You know, like round all the kind of like there's like little islandy bits, aren't there? I can't remember what they're for. I got distracted because I was like, oh my god, this is the best place to see the airport from. But I actually got a really nice shot of I don't know what it was. It's in silhouette, but going like over the city. And it's, don't get me wrong, it's not like, you know, the sharpest shot in the box, but for like the vibes, yeah, it's just like one of my favourite shots.
Sometimes shots are about vibes, you know, sharpness can get kicked in the teeth for all I care.
Yeah, that's probably my favourite shot I got in Boston altogether.
Yeah, there's some shots where you can get away with it.
And Colin with a $1 New Zealand super chat. Thank you, Colin.
Thank you very much.
I always appreciate that you stay awake quite late.
Yeah, I just think just staying awake's just a good thing.
Absolutely.
Well, it's still got a little bit of a way to go. I'm trying to get the ground in just to give you kind of a reference point, but
I promise it's it looks tiny, but I promise it's a 380.
Are you sure, Liz? I'm not sure. Aren't you lying to me? I bring you to a muddy field which is half waterlogged, and this is how you repay me.
Yeah, it's actually a Cessna. No, I'm joking. It's definitely the Emirates. I actually even double checked that. But yeah, it's definitely Emirates.
Okay. Oh.
I can't find the comment now. Someone's just talking about breakfast. Mike, enjoy that. Enjoy Liverpool later and Dublin tomorrow. That sounds like
so he's got off to Dublin.
Jam-packed weekend.
Well, that'll be decent.
Oh, it's Stuart talking about breakfast. Blueberry axmel, buttered toast, lovely coffee.
Well, I'm jealous.
And the last section of white chocolate orange left over from Christmas. That's.
Oh my God, I can get my Greg's butty later.
Oh God, here we go.
Happy days. O2 coffee, thank you very much. And we can finally see some
people liking the moon, so you could see the cow jumping over.
And we also have a Ryanair on the taxi out over here, but we're going to concentrate on the Emirates because it's bigger. Yeah,
vision thing. It's worse now than it was pre-Christmas.
Like Paul, honestly, we came down here this morning and it was like.
That was vision thing saying that.
Yes, Paul.
Oh, right, sorry. Oh, sorry. Do you know? It's because other Pauls and too many people have got the same.
Right, yeah, we'll just go with vision. But yeah, I can get you on that one. Honestly, it was so bad here this morning. It's
welly boots are essential.
Yeah, even with welly boots, it was pushing it at times.
Yeah, Dinah saying RVP or the pub.
Yep, nailed it.
Absolutely. And Joe with a $7 super chat saying more socks for Liz.
I think she'll need them.
Happy Friday, think planes and friends. I actually got some for Christmas. MR, good morning.
It's not often you get an A380 with the Ryanair buzzing through it.
Hayden, I have to talk, especially behind the scenes. It's because I have that like running commentary going through my head when I'm like, because I did a lot of voiceovers and stuff, but because I knew that with like traffic and that, you just wouldn't be able to hear me. But I need to talk because, like I say, I'll be walking around. I'm like, oh, I can say this and I can say that, and it took me about an hour and a half like yesterday.
That's good for you first, because the thing is, your first one's always the hardest.
Yeah, I've done like a lot of TikToks and reels and shorts and stuff before. Actually, shorts drive me insane. YouTube needs to up the game when it comes to the shorts bit.
Yeah,
but I've done lots of them before, but this is like a different kind of.
Yeah,
because originally it was nearly 15 minutes long. Oh. I've got it down to about 8.5.
15 minutes. I won't lie. I won't watch 15 minutes.
No, exactly. Well, a lot of it was me putting the camera up and down and stuff. But aviation travel. Good morning. And then vision thing with a $44.99 super chat.
What?
And he's saying for helping me spend thousands. Oh
yeah, I was just about to say.
Yeah,
he's just spent an absolute bomb. I'm like going.
Might as well go the whole hog. Oh, thank you so much, Paul. There we go.
There we go. Oh, mate, that is ridiculous. You didn't have to do it because I know how much you've spent, and it's like crazy. Oh, you're a legend, mate.
I really appreciate that.
I've got to be honest, he's been helping me out as well in regards of some of the issues that we've had with the new 4K unit. So I'm really appreciative of that as well. So thank you, mate.
That is amazing. And Ethan, good morning to you over in Runcorn. New here and loving the content. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Yeah, it's good to see the airport in different conditions like this, I think.
The Paul Oatcake, good morning. Yeah, Bruce, we all got socks for Christmas. That is very true. What we got going here? Jet 2737 on the way to Tenerife.
Yeah, I zoomed out because he's going to use all the runway, isn't he?
He is. Luke, good morning. Saying it's me that commented on your first 2023 video, lol. Well done for you for getting in there first.
We're proud of you.
Absolutely.
No, I think like the support we've had over the last few weeks has just been bonkers. So thank you, everyone.
Yeah, we really appreciate everyone. I mean, everyone just tuning in and stuff like, over Christmas and New Year and stuff. It's been amazing.
Yeah.
And Joe has gifted 5 memberships.
Oh, Joe. Joe, it's good to. I don't think I said a formal good morning to Joe yet. So good morning, Joe. Great to have you in the chat.
And
thank you
to MR, Nigel, Avsfan21, Mark Webster, the NCL guy.
Well,
hope you all really appreciate and love your 1 month's memberships with us.
Yep, you get to use the emotes, including the 3 that I created last night.
I don't even know what these things are.
So one's a 757 stroke pencil, because that's what the 757 is known as. One's for the light emote, because I got a lot of it. I said that quite a lot in the last stream.
The light. Obviously, it's dark right now. So.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be good in a bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I think that
and
one
a tent, wasn't it?
And the other one is the tent, which I don't think we'll be using today. I think we need a raft more than a tent emoji today.
Yeah. EDC, good morning. We are well. Hope you are too.
And we've got Ryanair now departing.
Eyes off to Brussels. Yeah, Carl, when I heard about LA flights having stuff stolen, I'll be honest, I don't
know the circumstances.
I don't know the circumstances. I don't really watch them, to be honest. I only watch like Kevin and Rudy over in LA. And hopefully that all sorts itself out.
Yes.
And they can get back on their feet soon.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you need insurance in this game.
Yes, you do.
Not just for thefts, but things can go wrong with your equipment.
Break. Oh, we have. I remember us doing it, like adding everything up that we needed to put on the plan, didn't we? It was quite ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly. So I think it should be your number one. Yeah. So one thing, if I was going to say, you're setting up one of these things, you need to get insurance for it.
Absolutely. Excuse me. And what does have a good day at work?
Yes, what does?
So I'm just trying to catch up with the chat. George, good morning.
That moon is spectacular. I mean, it's going to get in more and more shots as well.
I know. Oh, yeah, because it's staying, isn't it?
Yes.
Simon Farr, good morning.
Good morning.
Saying fabulous to see such an early show.
We do our
love the airport in the dark. Yeah.
Early shows all the time. We love doing these.
Hey, just think, in a few months,
it's going to be light.
It's going to be lighter this time. We're going to be like setting up, and it's going to be daylight. It's going to be warm.
Well, I forgot my torch today, didn't I?
We could bring iced coffee.
I know. I forgot my torch today, and it just didn't help with all the squelch.
No, it really didn't.
Hashtag squelch mode. But yeah, it was. I must say, today's setting up was one of the most difficult ones that we've done.
Yeah, it wasn't easy. Right, I think I'm, for now at least, up to date. If I've missed anyone, I'm sorry.
Well, we've got another departure here.
Yes, let's have a look what that is.
Oh, he's on the roll.
So Ryanair, 737 MAX 8 going to Arrecife.
No, we'll take this. Oh wow, that moon in the background is epic.
David's saying, I heard mud's supposed to be good for your skin. That's why people spend loads in the salons.
Yeah, we get it.
It's not this kind of mud, I don't think. Could you imagine if like Southside mud? Maybe we should do that as like...
Set up a business, Southside Mud.
Southside mud.
Merch.
Think mud.
Think mud, we're on it.
Forget plaids, we'll make a fortune out of like getting all like the Cheshire housewives. Like, yeah, it'll definitely look younger.
Yeah, it's Cheshire as well, so you know it's genuine.
Yeah, Paul, living at large Paul. So I'm so excited to be travelling again, rolled on the end of the month. Have you heard what his trip plan is?
Yes.
I don't know how you do it, mate, but I can't wait for the vlogs.
Oh yeah, the vlogs are going to be epic, aren't they?
Oh, Matty, thanks for subscribing. I'm glad you didn't lose us after the Heathrow Street. Glad you found us again. EasyJet A320 after Sophia. EDC, it is 7 in the morning. Nice and early.
Yeah, so this runway, so we go to dual ops at Manchester at 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
So that's why we set up today at 6:30. We love an early start, don't we, Liz?
Oh yeah, it was great when my alarm went off at 5.
I should have been around my alarm at 4 something.
No thanks. And good morning to Luke and Brige in Crosby/Liverpool, watching with a cuppa. I'm jealous, to be honest. Might not be long till I have a coffee myself.
Yeah, I think that's on the cards.
I might wait until there's a bit of light.
Oh,
it's easier to...
I just put the vertical lock on and it's just come off again.
Camera just doing what it wants to do.
Yeah, very odd. That's the one thing I will slag off about this tripod. You know, they leave it just to clamp things down in place.
Yeah.
Just in the ergonomically the wrong places.
Yeah. And, Carwin, yes, it is really, really wet and sodden here, and
oh god,
don't do that.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm all right because I'm sat down. Poor Simon stood up and having to squelch around a little bit.
Yeah, I think by the time I've done it, it'll be like, you know, like the Romans used to make wine by standing and in vats and stuff like that. I think it'll have that vibe going on. So, yeah, pray for me, people.
Yeah. At some point, you might just disappear into like a hole in Southside.
Yeah, it might be like quick mud, you know, it's just like I'm just going to go and sink into it, sinkhole or something. It was nice knowing you, everyone. Hope you enjoyed my panning when it's been good, and I know there's been bad times, but you know. Oh, that's going for the moon. No, it's just above it. Okay, I'll let it off. So the last departure, literally just buzzed the top of the moon. I thought it was going to go right through it, and I was just going to cry.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's one to watch on the departures now.
Yeah, I would agree.
If they bank right.
Although, to be fair, if that's just gone over it, then the moon's getting lower, isn't it? So.
Oh, absolutely. But like sometimes you could have something that's... see, if it's a Jet 2, it'd be like down the bottom of the runway before you even start thinking rotate.
Let's have a look. Matty, I'm glad you're just enjoying the streams. It's awesome. What have we got going out?
Please let it be
Lufthansa.
No.
EasyJet.
No, all of them. No, we're not good for that. Okay, oh well.
Never mind.
It was good while the idea was there, wasn't it?
It was.
But we've got quite a few going out.
We do.
So we're looking forward to that. Should be good. I can see one crossing the runway, so I'm actually going to go and focus in on that now.
And Will B, good morning, that's awesome. We'll catch her going, said girlfriend's cabin crew at Ryanair, due to depart 7:30 for Rome. Saying, cool, I found this channel so I can see her depart. Right, well, we'll keep an eye out for Ryanair to Rome.
I love that. I love that route. It's like, it's probably one of the best. If you're going in on the right direction, you literally fly right over the Rome.
Wow.
And you can see all the major sites and everything. It's awesome. Something to behold.
Chris, so it's saying going to London Heathrow next week. Is Myrtle any good? Yes, it is. Just check what runway ups they're on. So whether they're going to be going over Myrtle. I think it'll be in the morning next week, won't it?
Yep, mornings Myrtle.
Next week. So from 6 till 3 in the morning, they'll be, obviously 6 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon, they'll be going over Myrtle Avenue. If you then want to continue getting arrivals, you're going to need to go round to the other runway. Easiest way to do that is going up to Hatton Cross. There's a bus, I can't remember which buses they are, but Google Maps will tell you. And then you literally just go around back behind the BA hangar. And then there's like a bus stop just down there. Just
because you've got the Virgin A330neo coming in next Tuesday, haven't we?
Yes, we do.
I think that'll be on a 2-7 right. That'll be the afternoon. I think it's during like 5 or something. Can't remember off the top of my head. But
no, we can't see any stands from this point. But if we were down at the other end, we would have probably been able to see stand 53. But alas, not today. Herbert, good morning. No, we're about 20 minutes from the airport. We're in Wellington boots, Colin. I'm wearing my new ones, my new red ones, at long last. I got them ages ago. Cammy, good morning.
The EasyJet, it looks like it's rolling already. It's after the Lufty.
So that Lufty was going to Munich. Then we've got the EasyJet down there that's going to be going to Hamburg. It's an A320.
No, it's not. It was an optical illusion. Yeah, I've got a load of departures this morning. I think I counted, during the show, we're going to have about 80 something. Was it 60 something? It's one of the two. It's either 60 or 80 something, which I think will keep us going, won't it?
Yeah, it will.
We'll still have a few arrivals in that time slot. I'm just watching this thing bank around now because I am checking for that main shot.
And George A350 saying, really appreciate how much work is invested in streaming this time, guys. Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Got loving it. It will be easy if, honestly, come summer, a nice warm morning, birds tweeting, sun's rising.
Sorry, I'm looking at that Lufthansa, and it's literally just going to go just above the moon as it goes past. But I'm gonna try this just to see how it looks.
Okay. So next arrival is on long finals. Is there's TUI Dreamliner.
Oops, sorry, I'm not looking properly. So I'm gonna have the moon coming in underneath us any second. Now. You can see why I'm trying to go for that shot. You just see it's just slightly above it, which just... Yes, I can see the TUI, so I would jump on that. I'm gutted about that. We need a Jet 2 coming out, now. That'd be the only way.
Anyway.
Let there be focus.
Matt saying, turns out Mrs. C couldn't get a seat on Monday's Dornier, but has it booked for the following trip.
Oh.
So you'll still hopefully catch her on the KLM at 9ish on Monday, though.
Yeah. We'll have to get back to you on that if we're around.
Yeah.
There's a possibility we might be going somewhere on Monday, but if we are here, we'll definitely get it. Why did she get bumped? So I want to know, because like that Dornier is like so expensive. I can't imagine like loads of people being on board that.
No. Ashton said it's pouring down in Whitehaven. You can keep that rain. That's probably the rain we had last night.
Yeah, we don't want that back.
No.
It was horrific, wasn't it, when it came down?
Well, like, so Simon messaged me and he was like, oh, we definitely will leave boots tomorrow. It's chucking it down. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's not. Like, I was like just chilling in bed watching TikToks. I was like, it's not raining. And then I was like, oh, actually, can I hear a bit of water on the road that the cars are going through? And then next minute, it's just like, I could just hear the heavens had opened. And I was like, okay, it's raining.
Say a lot of birds down there. Oh, I didn't even notice you coming across. Easy.
Yep, this is the EasyJet to Amsterdam. It's an A320.
Another one behind it as well.
Yep, the one behind is going to be going to Paris. We do have a Jet 2 coming out. Did you hear me?
Sorry?
We have a Jet 2 coming out.
Oh.
It's going to Malaga.
It'll
be crashed in a minute.
I think it's too late now, unfortunately.
Oh.
But the moment has passed.
And Joe gifting a membership. Thank you. That has gone to Ashton Pope.
Well, I hope you enjoy that, Ashton.
Absolutely, and thanks again so much, Joe. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for your support, Joe. I'm sure Ashton will appreciate that. Get in there with some emotes and stuff like that in the chat.
Los Angeles Spotter, hello to you. He said she was. So this is Matt saying she wasn't bumped. Tried to book too late.
Ah, okay.
So popular flight for folk travelling on business.
Wow, I mean, it's...
And it says a company fills a lot of the seats. Oh, wow, so it's literally her company that's just keeping it in business.
Why just buy a BizJet?
I know. Probably the same price. Green Man, good morning.
I just keep watching these planes as they're going close to that moon. Sorry,
yeah.
I'm bumping up and down on the feed.
You do that.
No, they're all far too high now. I don't even think a Jet 2 could do it. Gutted. Poor old Si. He's going to have a cry later over it.
We tried.
Oh, you know what? This one's on. There we go. This one's on, I think. The only problem is now there's a cloud in front of the moon.
Just can't win, can we?
No, I'm just going to bump the ISO down.
Okay, so that one that you're looking at is the EasyJet that's going to Amsterdam.
Oh yeah, it's going for it. Focus! No! Yeah, it's gone through! Oh! That's getting clipped.
Hang on, I need to watch this back.
You'll see it now, look. Right through.
Hey!
Hey! Smashing the game.
That's how it's done, people.
That is how it's done. There is no messing around on this channel.
But obviously, as the moon is now starting to set, I
this
can
Jet
see
2 could
light.
be a decent one as well.
Yeah, I can see the light coming up behind us.
Oh shit! That's the wrong button.
I was going to say, what are you recording?
Jet 2, because I love him. I just want to hear the Jess Glynn music in my head and stuff like that.
Oh, one of their adverts came on the other day. I nearly threw something at the TV.
Wowzers.
Like, at least, right, so they might know me about, like, Virgin Atlantic's advert, right?
I
love that song, so I just sing along to it. To be fair, with the Jet 2 one, I have never sung on to that Jess Glynn song. It has annoyed me since day one.
Wowzers.
But yeah, hats off to Virgin for picking a good song.
Poor Jess,
and obviously the nice shot with the Heathrow Tower and the old Manchester Tower.
Poor Jess Glynn's like crying right now.
She's not, where's her music been recently? She's living off the royalties of Jet 2. Oh wow, Vision thing is saying flew Manchester to Edinburgh twice a week when working for Cat Bank / Bank of Scotland.
Wowzers.
Almost the whole plane was often filled with the company. Oh wow.
That was a pants pan. I think I have to make an emote for that one when I do pants pans. But if this bank's right, I think we're on here.
Alright.
I would keep it. But we do have another departure. So
awesome.
We'll go and focus on that one.
Yeah, Vision thing. That's the thing is though, I would say for on the fly, like you're never going to get like the perfect like quiet exposure really, are you? Because in an ideal world you'd have plenty of time, you'd be sat there, you'd be chilled, everything would be set up perfectly for that one shot.
Yeah, I had to go from I'm still underexposed now. I'm actually exposing for that now. Yeah, because I went from ISO 32,000 down to like 4,000. It's just like, and then like wrapping the shutter speed up and the f-stop.
At least you know what to do with the settings. A lot of people wouldn't. Next out will be an EasyJet A3 20neo to Tenerife.
Okay, it is banking right. This one. Right, you keep going right. Oh no, don't do the bank left. I'll cry if you do.
Lots of people enjoying the moon shot there.
Yeah, it was different, wasn't it?
It was. Alright, we set the bar, people. I challenge any and all streamers to get a moon shot like that.
If this one does go for that, no, I think he's going to go left, isn't it? If this Jet 2 goes for it, I'm going to set up the exposure on it so it get perfect exposure.
Dwayne, good morning. And yeah, I know it's Friday. I have to keep reminding myself it's Friday.
Silly week, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit.
Kind of went for the moon as well.
Sorry?
So that one kind of went for the moon as well, but in a totally different way. So that Jet 2's now gone west, so we're not going to get that one doing that, unfortunately. Gutted. That would have been a perfect candidate for it. They must have heard us like slagging Jess Glynn off. And the thing is, the clouds have gone away.
It's difficult.
Just got buzzed by a bat.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Morning, Mr. Bat. Time for bed for you. I just saw, I think it was a Vision thing saying squelch, squelch, squelch.
Just for you.
You've got to stop doing that. You're going to, like, wear the ground away.
Oh, well.
South side's eroding.
I'm going to destroy South Side.
And Jay Riley, good morning, over in Brisbane.
Yeah, come on, 737.
He's still just watching them. And Raoul, good morning.
I'm just like watching between the two things. Watching the departure and I'm also watching the next plane line.
Oh, there you go, Ashton saying, my 2 favourite hobbies, planes and astronomy.
There we go.
All about the shot, brilliant.
Oh, I mean, as I say, it wasn't exploded right, but it's... I'll take that one. You could see it was a plane. That's all I'm going to take.
Yeah,
out
you could
of
see it was a plane and it was the moon.
It was the moon and it was a plane.
Next out, Ryanair 737 to Faro.
I'll definitely be turning left. We have another Ryanair. Where's this one off to, Liz?
The next one out.
Yep.
Next one going out is going to Sukieva.
Yeah, that place.
That place.
I'm guessing that's going to bank right. Just off the net.
I'm going to assume.
I know it could be going. Yeah, it could be going.
I don't know. Now, Carlin, I'm sure once Carlos the Crow is up and about, he's
going to let the bats go at bed first, and then he's going to pop out after.
Yeah.
He's nice like that.
I think he's having a light today, to be honest.
God, it's quite light behind us now.
I know, yeah, I can't wait for the sun to come up. Hope and glory, good morning.
And this one's rolling. I'm going to go wide and see if I can get it going through the moon.
John will probably be gone by about 11 because this. We'll probably just be finishing packing up and getting to the car at the destination Dubai liveries in. But yeah, we'll probably be, I'm assuming unless something wild and crazy happens, we'll probably be gone by then.
Yeah,
because this runway closes at 10:30.
Yeah.
But I mean, well done Emirates for keeping the smarties livery and just like changing it to the destination Dubai. I mean, to be fair, the effort they probably put into that thing, I'm not surprised they didn't go. Yeah, I'll just paint it back white, it'll be fine.
As stickers go, it's got some longevity, hasn't it?
Yeah, just a bit. Well, I know that I think we're just talking. I think we're having a little chat in the chat about the fact that it's dark, but it is getting lighter behind us.
Yeah, it's crazy how light it. How quickly it takes to get light here, doesn't it? I mean, I can see the next plane that's coming about to turn onto finals, and that's a good few miles away, and that's because the light's got so much better. So
exactly.
Well, this one's banking. And keep an eye on this. Well, I'm thankful this plane's leaving now.
This is going to Dalaman. It's an EasyJet 320neo.
Well, this one's going to go up that way as well, so... Okay, so the one that's just done before, that's far too high over the moon. There's no chance it's getting close to it, so we'll stay in this easy.
Now.
Oh well, to get one, I'll take one.
Yeah, we've set a bar now. We can beat it. Maybe that's the plan before the end of the year. Get the best like moonshot.
We've got a whole year. We're getting there, Liz.
Got the whole year, yeah. Why
got
not?
a whole year to nail this one. I'm happy about that.
And Howard, Toby, and Jasmine. Good morning to you. Hope you're well. Yeah, because if you think, do you remember all like the summers on like on my little balcony, like just trying to get that. That moon
so irritating that.
I was a little bit.
Like we spent probably about 7 or 8 nights at your place, and Lizzie's place means that you do get a lot of close crosses.
Yeah.
Especially one of the Minty EMA.
Yeah.
And I just missed them by fractions every time. It was so irritating. But,
if you're lucky, maybe in the summer we can do like a members only thing from there. And
well, I know of the location because someone told me where I can get them, and I know when to go as well.
Yeah, no, but we can't just sit and chill at home then.
No. Oh well, Liz, you're just gonna have to deal with it. No, everything's going much higher now, so that shot's gone.
Well, at least we got one.
Going through it. I might go in there and just like rip the still from it and do a raw edit on it.
I actually saw just as we were all talking about like the sunrise times and the fact that it's still dark at gone 7:26 now in the morning. Obviously it's starting to get light, but I saw a TikTok the other day, and so let's say this was like a few days ago, but it was like, oh, don't know who needs to hear this, but in 39 days the sun's going to set at 7. It's not that long.
It's not that long.
It's not that long, guys.
I don't know if people have noticed this, but half of Lizzie's sentences start with. I don't know if you know.
I saw a TikTok, right?
I saw a TikTok, right? Oh, God, it's like.
Look, I watch a lot of TikTok. It's a very educational place.
Yeah. Beautiful. Thanks for that. What do you call it?
Sorry?
Explanation there.
What is?
You got defensive. It's alright. You can watch TikTok if you want. Just don't start your sentences with "I saw a TikTok."
I saw a video.
There
I bet
you
you
go.
wouldn't have this. You wouldn't have this thing if I went, I saw a reel.
No. If you said I saw a video, I probably would. To be honest,
Okay. It's just because that's how I know them as. They're just known as them. It's like, whereas everything else is a video. It's a different format, and they were like, the ones to kind of, really push it out to the masses. So it's become that. Like how, if you got a Kleenex, it's like if you got tissue. It's the same kind of. I've got a Hoover. But it's a vacuum cleaner. Hoover's the brand. It's like TikTok's the brand.
Okay, so we've got this plane about to touch down. It has wings and a light.
It is a Ryanair. It's coming from Barcelona. It's a 737. Oh, it was good, John, when we went to go to see Sam and that the other day.
It certainly was.
It's nice. We had a coffee, had some cheesy chips, which I will admit I wasn't.
You weren't into them?
Oh, no, the cheese tasted a bit funny to me.
I thought they were fine. I just think it was you.
Maybe it was me. I think the problem is as well, because it was so busy.
It was busy.
Then had one sachet of mayonnaise left. I mean...
Well, when you're paying them prices...
Exactly. Constructive criticism, RVP. Keep your mayonnaise sachet stocked up. I don't want ketchup. I don't want mustard. I just want some mayonnaise on my cheesy chips.
Yeah, she was fuming. I was happy because she usually sticks it on my half of the plate. So it was like, get in there.
And Mark and Jill, good morning. I hope you're well today.
Yeah, I hope you're both having a great start to the year.
And says, it seems really dark today. We have problems getting up. And can't wait for the lighter mornings. Yeah.
Yeah, totally agree.
Well, the sun's getting... It's definitely getting a lot lighter behind me now. I think it's going to be a nice day. Well, I say that. Who knows?
I want to try and make it look like nicer by ramping the ISO up a bit. Oh, it's so light out there now. It's not. Dark as hell.
Paolo, good morning.
Right, would you like a cup of coffee?
Oh yeah, go on then. Do you know what? It's actually just saying cloud at first, and then a bit of sun later on. But
yeah, it looks all right. The forecast, I think it's going to be. Well, I'm looking behind us, and that's where the sun's going to be coming from.
Yeah,
and it's very nice. So I think in the next 20-25 minutes we're going to get some nice light on these planes.
Yeah, and Colin, not a problem. Thank you for joining once again, and a good evening or a good night to you. I think I just saw a bat.
So we got our next arrival just turning on to finals.
I'll look at that in a second. Oh,
We've got
geese.
some geese flying down the runway. I can't see them. I know they're there.
Aaron Glenn, good morning.
There you go.
Thank you very much. Look at this.
Oh, there's a set of drainage pools on the other side, and I think they're in there. But
Oh, right.
There are nets on there, so I don't know how they could be in there.
Geese are clever little so-and-sos. Really peck their way in.
They'll peck their way in.
I don't know.
Oh my god, I've just seen the spot that I'm standing on. It's not pretty. I'll stick that on our socials later just to show how bad it is.
Yeah, it is shocking.
So we have an EasyJet coming across.
And Happy New Year over to Okinawa as well. Thanks for joining today. I hope you can forgive me for not being able to pronounce your name.
Come on, Liz. You saw it.
It's in a different alphabet.
Exactly.
No one told me that when you start aviation streaming, you have to start learning lots of different languages.
Oh, I think you need to now. I think it's...
I mean, look, for like messages and stuff, I do use Google Lens. Because we do make a point here that, if you want to, obviously we will only speak in English. Maybe I'll throw the other bit of German in there. Because that's all we know. But, if you want to chat away in your own language, probably won't be able to reply and stuff. But,
it's the thought that counts, isn't it?
yeah, you're more than welcome to do that here. Not going to get kicked out for it.
Okay, so we've got an easy on the roll.
Easy peasy. Where is it at? There it is. It's going to Enfida A320. No, David, the bat was of the flying kind, not the hitting a ball to hit some wickets kind.
Oh, we have 2 planes on finals.
So what they are. What have we got? We have got Aer Lingus ATR 72 from Belfast.
There they are.
And an Aer Lingus A320 from Dublin.
Oh, it's not Air 320. What Aer Lingus hour is it?
Is Aer Lingus hour? Well, probably like Aer Lingus 10 minutes.
I was just checking to see what the plane coming over wasn't an Aer Lingus pod. That would freak me out. But it's not. How am I getting notifications? I turned everything off.
Don't know.
Actually, I need to keep that on anyway, just in case I get a notification about a parcel.
Oh, yeah.
That's I'm expecting today. It's going to help improve the consistency of the stream. So, all good. I'm really looking forward to getting that.
Surprised you didn't go and try and
I was trying to get us to do a stream at EMA because it flew in from Philadelphia. So I was like going, well, I know that's definitely coming into EMA. I was like, let's go and meet at EMA.
I was just like, no.
It's like coming in at 8 o'clock and then we can track it.
And watch it, be put on a van and then we just like follow it up the motorway.
To be honest, I know that a lot of the employees are watching and like going, come on guys, sort me out.
My name is Minimi. Well, welcome. I hope I said that right. I probably haven't. But welcome. Thank you for joining today.
Right. I'm just going to check what they're saying about this parcel. Oh! It's out for delivery.
And
you know what problem I'm going to have here?
yes, I do. Gary,
can I borrow your phone in a minute?
Yeah. Oh right, yeah. Gary, good morning. Sorry, it took me a second then.
That's okay. The parcel is in Manchester.
I tell you what, some people can't even fly over themselves from the States that quickly.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah, vision thing. We can actually see ground now. So can we. It's
nice, isn't it, when you can see a bit of ground?
Except where we've been standing, that's concerning. Yeah, it's getting lighter quite quickly now.
It is. It looks quite nice behind us, to be honest.
It does. Moon's behind some cloud, but not quite set yet.
We have another arrival. There we go. So we've got the one plane on the left that's about to turn onto finals, and then we have, I'm going to guess, is overhide. Every plane I ever asked for is overhide, so this, I'm sure this plane's not going to disappoint.
It's actually just past Hyde.
Oh,
it's an EasyJet from Belfast. It's Island Hour. It's not Aer Lingus, it's Island Hour.
Island Hour.
And then we've got a Logan Air behind that from Aberdeen. And we've got a EasyJet on the way out that's going to be going to Athens. It's an A320.
I'm going to see if they're going to give me an estimate. The internet and the stream goes, sorry.
He's trying to chuck a parcel and the whole stream dies.
Okay, I don't need to do it for a bit.
Okay.
9:45 and 12:45.
Yeah, Dwayne, to be fair, this spot is great for, like, it's so loud.
It really is. Yeah, it's up here is my favourite area.
I like it here because it's so open.
Yeah.
Like, even if it's busy here, you don't feel like you're on top of each other.
Oh, you weren't here for the Qatari C-17. I'll tell you now, you wouldn't have felt that then.
Well, whatever.
That was bonkers. Okay, we've got another easy. It's about to enter the runway.
And Ian's gifted a membership.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you, Ian.
That's gone to Raina. Thank you so much, Ian. Raina, hope you enjoy your membership for the month. I can't work out if it's cold or if it's not.
It's
cold.
freezing. My hands are gone.
I'm
I'm going to have to ask you to get the gloves for me in a bit.
Okay. Well, I'm finish the coffee and I'll get the gloves.
That's how cold it is. I might even stick my hood on.
I've got my hood up. Get chill on the back of your neck otherwise.
Hoodie's gone.
It's mainly my left hand. I must have my right hand's holding a coffee, I suppose. Paul, good morning. Another Paul?
It's another Paul. This is the Paul channel. This is the Paul hour.
Well, there's multiple Pauls. There's a few Jims. There's lots of popular names. Right. Squelchy, Squelchy.
Well, it's Manchester streaming. There's 2 Simons, you know what I mean?
That is true. Oh, God, I thought I'd kick something important then. It was a root. Right, I'll wait for this to take off.
Oh, that's silly. I did that at 400mm. Why do I do that?
I don't know what you pan at and stuff these days.
Should be really about 320 or something.
Oh, right, where's the...
It's right next to you. That's next to you. Right, so give me the cup. You get the gloves.
Okay. One glove, 2 glove.
Excellent.
Oh, stupid bag.
I just saw Carlos.
Oh, he's up then.
He's up.
There you go.
Lazy bum.
I can't believe him. Oh my God, honestly. Now it's got him light.
It's actually getting cloudy now.
Well, yeah, but now I was going to say you can see how bad it is here, like all the mud and stuff.
Yep. Look at my spot.
Yeah, that's just like a muddy slip and slide that now.
It's a quagmire. I'm going to go for that one. Not that quagmire, of course. Okay, let's have a look down the stands and see what we've got. We have, of course, on stand 12, the A380. Pan around, we'll just have that EasyJet that's just landed. Got quite a few Mighty Orange behind that. And there is the tower. We love our tower, even though it's the bane of all the photographers here at Manchester.
Yeah. And Mikey Williams, good morning to you over in Cornwall. I should say down in Cornwall, south,
Yeah.
innit? Vision Thing's favourite spot also down here.
Yes, don't blame me. It's just so different, especially when we've got 05s.
Oh, yeah.
05's special.
Peppy, good morning.
I won't lie, I think for me, do you like when we get the everything sorted in regards to this updated stream and everything? I can't wait for our first 05s.
Oh, yeah.
05 right, that is going to be amazing.
Absolutely.
Well, that ATR's about to touch down.
It's only just about to touch down.
No.
Oh, hang on, is it the Loganer?
I can't tell.
Oh, hang on a minute.
I'm going to say yes.
Better I'd be. Oh, yeah, it is. God, I thought you were still the Linkers then. I thought, my God, that's slow.
Oh, that bad. I think the ATR company are going to sue us.
Like, stop saying it takes so long.
Oh, I did Christmas lights there.
The what?
I had Christmas lights on it. They just it pulsed on the
right.
focus. Okay, so it's gone quiet. Arrivals are decent at the moment, though. We've got one that's just turned on, doesn't look particularly big, and then we've got one that's just coming on behind it.
I'll have a quick look in a second.
Let's have a look. See if I can grab those. There we go. It's nice that they're staying in one frame for me. They always do me, usually.
Paul Hilbert, good morning. Another Paul.
Paul Hour. This hour is brought to you by Paul, and Paul.
All the Pauls.
Should have a Paul airport group.
Everyone that's called Paul is to join a group.
Only Paul Club, yeah.
Oh,
The Simpsons,
can you imagine if we went,
right?
Everyone with the same name has to meet up on the same day. That'd be really funny.
All right, Paul. Nice one, Paul. Nice to meet you, Paul. It's a pleasure to meet you, Paul. Oh, brilliant. I love that. Do you remember when they had that Simpsons where it was like the No Homer Club?
Yeah.
That was brilliant.
But yeah, Paul was
kicking off.
Yeah, they are. They're all up. But yeah, Paul was saying, I'm looking forward to finishing work later and watching. Bring on the planes and the weekend. Have a good one. Thank you. I hope your day at work isn't too bad. Armitage saying, greetings from sunny Bolton. Well, that's always a good... If it's sunny in Bolton, surely, I mean...
Surely it's got... actually,
just because you're a bit higher up there, you probably can see, like, it's going to be a bit nicer and stuff. So I remember that.
You lived up near Norwich.
Near Norwich. Oh, I tell you what, like, I will say, like, on a beautiful morning, the view out of, like, what was, like, my back bedroom window was just amazing.
Yeah.
Because you could see, like, all the way to Manchester. I think that view put about...
Is this another ATR?
Don't know. I'm going to say, I think that view put about 10 grand onto the house. It's ridiculous. But it's not my problem anymore. No, it's British Airways.
Oh, it's Nice. Okay.
A320 from...
Oh, yeah, it does look like a 320 now.
London Heathrow. I think you'd say, yeah, it looks like a British Airways now. I'm like, you got good eyes if you can see that from here in the dark.
No.
Behind that is a Ryanair 737 from Madrid. Let's see if we've got anything on the way out. Yeah, we've got, there's a little BizJet Challenger 850 that's going to be coming out. Or he's, like, about to, like, he's down at the end somewhere.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
Going to Friedrichshafen.
Well, I can't wait to try and pan this one because he'll be up in the air before I even know it.
Oh, I know. Then we've got a Jet2 737 to Krakow coming out. Or Krakow, however you want to say it. We know where I mean.
I do.
You know, good. Also got another Ryanair 737 that's going to be going to Fuerteventura.
We got the Qatar 787-9 in today, haven't we?
Oh, have we?
Yes. Oh, and we got the Etihad 777 old livery in today.
Ooh.
I hope that comes in nice, like, because I tell you now, I know Wadders isn't in the chat anymore, but I'll tell you what, I'll do a reel for that.
And all right, Matt, have a safe drive back to Stockport. See you on the next one.
Yeah, see you soon, mate. We have the BizJet rolling.
Herbert Bolton is about... I can't think in miles. Probably about 25 minutes north of Manchester. Probably about nearly 30 from the airport. It's probably not quite directly north either, but it's that way anyway. Karen's saying, forgot to say, how on earth you get up and at this disgusting hour? Just shows just shows your true dedication and craziness. Great timing for us in Australia, thank you.
Thank you, Karen, but stupidity would be the apt word there.
Yeah.
But we love it.
We do. It's like, it's just busy. I mean, obviously, it seems like, obviously, it's more arrivals at the moment, you know, but obviously, today we're like, oh, we want to do some, like, departures.
It will, when it turns over on here, because we'll have the Etihad, we'll have the Qatar going out, and then, of course, we'll have the A380 going out, so it will change over double quick here, Pete. So
exactly.
Let's just make it a little darker. But yeah, it when it changes on here, it's very quick, and it's cool. But as I say, today, like I said, when I put the thing up, it's a test stream. It's just to double check the
internet fairies.
The internet fairies.
We love our internet fairies. Our internet fairies are fantastic.
We have the best internet fairies. And they're only going to get better.
They are indeed. Tony Cooksey, good morning. Oh, it's a bit of a chilly breeze, that.
Wind there, wasn't it? It was like...
I do, like, the thing is, like I say, my feet are a little bit chilly. I've put, like, a second pair of socks on today because I knew I wouldn't be in my snow boots in my wellies.
Well, Joe got you them, didn't he? From his stone.
Well, yeah.
Here we go.
But yeah, it's just my hands, but it's not like the snow cold, you know, like when it was snowing and stuff.
I won't lie.
It's a lot milder than it was.
Yeah, I won't lie. I was feeling it on my fingers before I put my gloves on. Jess Glynn had loved
I wasn't paying attention to that, and I just saw it sort of pass me. I was like, "Oh my god, is it going to take off?" Oh, it's a jet ski.
Shit.
Yeah, did I say it was a jet ski going to Krakow before?
Can't remember.
I feel like I might have said it was a Ryanair.
I
didn't even know they flew there.
All merges into one, to be honest.
Yeah, I just assumed that it's just generally Ryanair that fly to certain destinations. Ellen, good morning. And Plain Old Man, good morning to you as well.
I'm going to punch my phone in a minute.
Simon Farr sounds like a good weekend ahead. Aviation Retail Direct pick up some new 1/200 scale models.
Ooh.
Anything nice? I say that with such enthusiasm. I'm not a plain model person. And to be honest, if I did have them, they would be caked in dust because I hate dusting.
Okay, our next departure is now leaving.
Mike K, good morning.
Hey,
Shame that you're working today, though. Ryanair 737 to Fuerteventura. Yeah, it's back to normality, I guess, now, isn't it? You know, Christmas is over, New Year's over, back to work, back to school, back to normality. Saying that, I've still got the Christmas tree up. I mean, technically, today's the last day, isn't it? Will I take it down when I get back later? No, probably not. I'll probably enjoy another evening of fairy lights because...
That's the type of person Liz is.
Exactly. Look, I'll take it down over the weekend at some point. But, yeah, the thing is, like, I always remember, like, when I've been to, like, all the kind of, like, alpine kind of villages and stuff in Austria and that, even in, like, January and stuff, they leave all the fairy lights up. Like, it's not Christmassy, it's just wintry, and it brightens it up so much. Yeah. And I think we should focus in this country, especially because we all hate it. We all hate the dull, dark, gloomy days. Rather than just doing all Christmas stuff, we should, like, you know, you could do, like, the Christmas decoration. And I don't just mean, like, for yourselves. I mean, like, in public spaces and stuff. Do, like, the Christmas stuff, like, just, like, from the end of November. And then...
coffee, calm down.
What the hell are you doing? Oh, you're doing some coffee. God, you were, like, flapping your glove off like something was wrong. But yeah, they should just do like normal lights and then keep them up till like February, and then it'll start getting lighter and we can all just enjoy the fairy lights. I'm going to try and bring that in.
You go and tell Rishi.
Oh God.
Say, as well as people staying to 92.
Like Rishi, just think of all the extra money from the electricity bills.
That can go
you love that.
That can go to your mates.
The Flying JJ, good morning.
Okay, let's get a remotely sharp aircraft in there. There we go.
Davey, good morning. Binary Box, good morning. Okay, a vision thing saying we have the lights upon the trees in the village all year.
Oh, that's all right.
That's all right. I mean, I wouldn't really see it'd be a bit pointless, I would say, maybe in like the summer, just because it's light so much later. But I'm all here. I love fairy lights. I love lights and stuff. So,
Oh God.
no, I'm not superstitious, Alan. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to walk under a ladder or like not, salute at a magpie. And if I just see one magpie, then well, that's it. The day's going to be terrible. But
So she's superstitious.
only with certain things.
She's just in denial. There you go. So there's the answer to that one. I've just done it for you.
Let's see what that's on arrival, shall we?
Please. That was embarrassing, that, wasn't it?
It's a Swiss A220 from Zurich. Alright, there is an Aer Lingus that's pinged up, A320, that's going to be going to Dublin. Well, that's it for now. But do you know what? I keep looking at the sky and it reminds me of, the image that won me the competition, the Twitter competition.
Yes, I do.
The sky, just like where the clouds are and stuff, it reminds me of that image. That's going to make no sense to...
Did you bring your camera with you?
No, I'm not in the right spot for that image anyway. But I didn't think it would be that nice. I will be editing some... I think that was my plan for later on. I'm going to edit some pictures. It's a pain now, though, because obviously I took everything off my...
Oh, look at that spray. Wowzers. That was a lot of
damp
spray.
over there?
Sorry?
Bit damp.
It's mildly moist, yeah.
Yeah, I took all last year's photos off my computer, so now on my hard drive. But the problem is now if I want to edit anything, I have to stick my hard drive, plug my hard drive in. Which I know it's first world problems, but what did I get rid of? Like 600 gigabytes worth of images or something. It was 35,000 photos or something stupid.
It's crazy how many images you go through, isn't it?
Yeah, I probably edited about 20.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
Well, exactly.
I think it's crazy. I mean, I know that because so when I do stills, my camera knocks out 50 megapixel images.
Yeah.
So I can go through an SD card quite quickly. And it does create storage issues.
Tim Long, you should do. I used to be scared of flying, and I took a trial flying lesson. And I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a very different sensation because my issue is not being in control. So yeah, it was a bit different, obviously, when you're at the controls, which actually you could argue is probably more terrifying, like me at the controls of a plane. But
yes,
yeah,
I've been seeing a video of you. Yeah, that is terrifying.
It's all right. I was sat next to a very qualified instructor.
Thank goodness.
I do remember that, because obviously my vision wasn't perfect then, but it was a lot better than it is now, because it was probably about 11 years ago, 12 years ago or something now that I did it. And I remember we flew up to Southport Way, and he was like, "Oh, you can see Blackpool Tower over there." It wasn't it wasn't the clearest day, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't horrifically cloudy.
Yeah.
And once we got to the coast, you could see across and stuff. And I was like, where? And he's like, oh, just I'm like, where? Sorry. And he's like, just over there. Oh yeah, Blackpool Tower.
You're
there it is. I'm like, I can't see Blackpool Tower. I was at 2,500 feet. I'm meant to see a tiny little dot on a pier on a stretch of coast.
Surprising how you go past it. That's what we've done. That was really fun. That going right past Blackpool Tower.
Oh, I don't know. I guess it was
just
1,000
just over it. over 1,000 feet.
Well, to be honest, he probably went, she can't see Blackpool Tower, I'm not taking anywhere near it.
You have to get really close, that's what you had to tell him. You missed out there. Should have gone, yeah, no, you just got to get so close that you could actually blind yourself with it.
Oh, Paul, I can't do with battery-powered lights. I spend too much on batteries. I see your point to save electric, but I'm very, very fortunate. I think because I live in such a small space and stuff, I don't have a shockingly sky-high bill, and I appreciate how very lucky I am for that. I'm sure it will go up. They actually messaged me the other day, they're like, we haven't had a meter reading in 10 months.
Oh, wait a minute, I got that.
Yeah,
they were around like 2 months ago and they got a meter reading. I'm like, don't be starting that.
No, I know. I was like, you definitely have had one, because I got confirmation of it. So
yeah, because I sent me a new estimate.
Yeah, exactly. They did, and then obviously with the the money that they've got off at the moment for like how many months or 6 months or something.
Well, I just think they don't want to have people going around doing meter readings anymore, do they? That is their literally last thing that they want. They'd rather send you like 8 letters lying about it.
Oh, I know.
Rather than send one person come round.
The thing is, they don't want to have probably because a lot of people they know will have been using a lot of electric and stuff, especially over Christmas.
Everyone's in denial over it. Yeah.
So they know that come spring, as soon as maybe someone goes, oh, God, all right, I'll do a meter reading or whatever, it's going to shoot up. Everyone's then going to go, well, I can't pay that. And then everyone's going to have to be like, well, I'm sorry, I can't pay this. And then, well, I know what happened. I had it years ago. When I first moved out, I was only like 19. I didn't know nothing about meter readings and stuff. And I eventually did it. And then I switched energy companies. That's why I did it. And then they went, you owe us like £350. I was working 30 hours a week at Swissport at the time. I did not have £350 lying around. And I was like, rang them up on it. I can't pay. I need to pay in instalments. They went, okay. So that's.
They're gonna have to be very understanding in the next year.
No, they put the prices. Well, I know it's not all them, but at the end of the day, they put the prices up there for.
In fairness, it is a lot of them.
Yeah.
They have been told that they're not reducing the prices as quickly as they should do. So, they are manipulating the prices, so to say.
Lewis, good morning. So I asked Carlos to make a visit.
Hello, Lewis.
Hopefully he turns.
You're all right, Lewis. Sorry. It's a little joke we have.
Oh, dear, right. Adam Keeper, good morning. I just thought, did we get that Ryanair flight to Rome? Has that gone out? I didn't see it go out. But yeah, Adam keeps saying that my son Noah is watching on the TV in the lounge. Loving your show. Can I get a shout out? Morning, Noah.
There you go.
Well.
You got a shout out, mate.
I know, I'm well behind in the chat here.
Hope you have a good day.
John Child, good morning to you over in the Czech Republic.
I'll tell you what, do you know what this has got vibes of? Literally, about 20 planes are going to push back in the next 10 minutes.
I need to catch up with this. We need to stop talking about the energy crisis.
Yeah, we do, because I think when it goes, it's going to go mental.
Right, well, you stop talking and I'll reply. Herbert, no, I do not upload to Jet Photos or anything like that. They don't like my edits. They're too fancy for them.
Well, yeah, and another thing as well, Jet Photos sell your images on. People don't get that.
Yeah.
So when you upload to Jet Photos, that you basically give them all your imaging rights, and they sell those images on.
Yeah, don't do that.
Things. So I would never upload to them. There you go.
And CL guy, enjoy your proper work as much as you can.
I used to do it to airplane pictures, but then I had an argument with.
I tried doing one on airplane pictures, and they went, no, it's over. What was it? I don't know. It's not sharp enough or anything. I think it was sharp. It wasn't the sharp.
There's one guy on there, and I won't mention his name, but he's an absolute.
A beep beep beep.
Yeah, one of those. Oh my God! Honestly, he's literally taken the worst shots in the history of mankind, and then feels that he can have an opinion on other people's shots, and it's like.
Put it this way: I don't like the fact that it's just people.
Right,
I think we need to.
Sorry, Liz. You need to back off because you know what's happening here right now. Oh wait a minute! What are you?
What are you? Right? Okay, birds.
No, it's a.
I think we need to embrace AI and let AI decide which things are good and not people.
And or no?
Mark Sanderson, good morning, send new subscriber.
What the hell? I remember. Sorry, Liz. This is cool.
Okay, there's a.
Massive bird of prey.
Oh, right, okay. I suppose we've got to watch something, haven't we?
Well, I can't focus through it because those things are in the way. There he goes. He's on the floor.
But, yeah, I don't remember those days, but glad to have you on board with us. Hope you can bring some nice memories back.
Because that's what's freaked all the crows out, because I was about to go, like, the crows have just come out, then I noticed this thing come out, and, like, the crows were going mental.
Yeah. LJM, good morning.
Just going down the path at the moment.
Alright, I'm not as far behind in the chat as...
your first thought?
Yeah. Lanes and trains. I'm sat in Costa, enjoying a cappuccino and a breakfast roll. Hang on, is this... No, I was going to say, is this Lewis? Is this Steve?
It's Steve now, isn't it?
Oh, it's 8:05.
It's Costa, man.
Oh, yeah, Dave, we're the same. Can't wait to see your 4K arrivals from 05 right.
Oh, yeah. That is going to be naughty. Okay, so I can't see that bird anymore, but you can see the sun is now coming up behind us, and the sunrise looks beautiful.
It is, it's very pretty. Also, share my efforts to your Plane's Instagram, not in your league. Oh, well, we'll have a... I always check the Instagrams and stuff. I'll do that later. I know I've got some things to catch up on there. I know there's a couple of messages still in the Instagram requests. I can't remember what distracted me yesterday, to be honest. I think it was... I'll be honest.
Doing your video, I'm going to guess.
No, I'd done that. I'd done that already. I'll be honest, I think it was food.
Okay.
And then I was replying to the comments on the behind the scenes video. I was going to bed, and then I was kind of like, no, I need to just wind down, get some sleep. I'll do the rest later.
Yeah, I think that's the weird thing with us, isn't it? Because it's not just our Think Planes thing. We've also got one of the biggest groups, well, the second biggest group at Manchester Airport Facebook group, haven't we, that we run as well?
Yeah, exactly.
And it takes up time, and then we also have our own social media platforms that we try to, as well as doing other things, you know, like
yeah, exactly.
Normal life stuff. So yeah.
But I got my new planner. I got my 2023 what's it planner?
Have you put anything in it yet?
Oh, what's the word? Manifestation planner. It's got pictures. It's got stickers.
I didn't ask that though, did I?
No. What did you say?
I said, have you put anything in it yet?
No, because it's too pretty, and I need to.
I won't lie. I nearly swore there. I was like, and I know YouTube have stuck new stuff in about swearing as well. I was like, oh god.
There's some really nice light on those clouds now. But yeah, there's some like plane stickers, for travelling. I'm like, there's not enough there. Well, I still need to sort my desk out. It's still just full of hard drives and camera lenses and junk, wires.
Manifest the hell out of that, Liz.
I'm going to manifest that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to sit there.
Can't wait to manifest the living daylights out of that.
Oh, right, we're going to manifest some planes.
Can we help us manifest a plane, please? Just to ping it up. Just think ping.
Ping.
Oh yeah, we've got some. Yep.
Hang on, clickety-click.
Oh yeah, we have a few.
That Aer Lingus has been on for ages now. Qatar though.
Yay!
Dreamliner.
Yeah, 787-9, isn't it?
It is.
So, I think we've been getting a little bit too used to the 777-300.
We have, but
so that'd be nice.
I
might even record that one.
No. But yeah, as Mike Potter said, heavy departures due in the next hour. We've obviously got the Qatar Dreamliner, Etihad 777.
Yep.
Also 28767.
We'll have that.
Absolutely.
And it's Lewis, I've seen.
Oh, it is Lewis, yeah. Are you meant to be going to school?
It's alright when you can go to Costa first thing in the morning.
I'm sorry, right? I'm pretty sure when I was in school, I didn't just go to Costa for like a breakfast roll or a cappuccino. Like, kids these days, honestly. I was lucky if like a Greg's or something was open, or a pound shop, like all the, like them home bargain type shops, to like just get some like packet of crisps for 20p.
Nope. We used to have tuck shops.
Yeah, I'm just thinking though, like the way I walked, it just like, there wasn't really anything on that route.
Okay.
Of course, nowadays there will be all like your Sainsbury's locals, Tesco Expresses, and
yeah, you just order off Deliveroo,
just to the classroom.
Yeah,
Totally would do that. Lewis, what would happen if you ordered a Deliveroo to one of your lessons?
I bet you'd ordered a pizza. He's defo done that, you know what I mean?
And Brad, thank you. There's a Virgin Atlantic A330 27 minutes out.
Excellent.
And NR, good morning.
Come on, planes. We're manifesting you to go past that tower any second now.
John Hume, not a problem, saying work calling. Thanks for an early morning stream. Well worth the watch for the plane flying in. Oh, well worth the watch for plane flying in front of the moon.
Yes.
I don't know, I was like, nearly forgot about that then. Already it's gone light now. I'm like, I've forgotten about the darkness.
Is there a moon?
You might, well, it's behind the clouds about it. It's probably still like, if there wasn't anything there, you'd probably still just probably be able to see it, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
But yeah, enjoy the rest of the stream, folks. Thank you very much, John. Enjoy your day. And Mellow YouTube, good morning.
Oh, people, I can see it.
Yay!
There is the Qatar Dreamliner. Has it got the World Cup decals on there? Have they ripped them off already? Oh, they're still on.
Paul, yeah, said, I'm on a rant about Costa breakfast. I'm not on a rant about Costa breakfast. I'm on a rant about the fact that school children go for a Costa breakfast before they start the day.
She's just jealous, mate.
Well, yeah. Jealous that I'm not going.
She knows she's not going to get...
Oh, look at that. I choose from Costa or Greggs in the morning. God.
Winning, mate.
And Jake, good morning.
I'm getting my Greggs after this, I won't lie.
Well...
My free Greggs.
Free Greggs, honestly. I'm on the wrong thing. I want free Greggs. I don't get free Greggs with my phone.
And a coffee. Don't forget the coffee.
Yeah, Lewis said, good idea, that'd just be geography and someone knocks with food.
It's the future, mate, I've seen it.
Yeah, probably not one to do in like a science lesson.
Oh, I haven't told everyone about what my freebie yesterday, have I?
A freebie? The
freebie I got from Deliveroo.
Oh yeah, go on.
It's bonkers, right? So sometimes if I'm lazy and I've got a load on, I'll get a quick order off Deliveroo Morrison's, and so every so often they'll have like a freebie. So you click on it and you
like we have like still got multiple packs of spaghetti.
But that wasn't even an offered freebie. That was just given to us.
Like here's some spaghetti.
Yeah, and so sometimes like it's a Coke, sometimes it's like it is alcohol and stuff like that. So I clicked. So I noticed that they had this like promotion for like alcohol-free gin, and I thought it was only going to be like like a little small shorts kind of thing.
Like a little bottle.
Yeah, a little bottle.
Miniature.
Little miniature. It's a 70-cent a litre bottle that they sent us, and I was like, what the hell? How much does this cost? It's like £12.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, thanks for the donation on that one.
Pushing dry January or nobody sticking to it this year.
Yeah.
Tim, Heathrow's about 3 and a bit hours away from
if you watch our behind the scenes, you'll see that.
Yeah,
you have to become a member first then. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not selling that well, am I?
No, you didn't sell that well at all. And Dylan, good morning. Apparently this was the first Qatar Dreamliner at Manchester in May 2021.
Yeah.
So nice to see it again.
I remember that date. I remember not being able to get down.
Oh dear. May 21. What was I doing in May 21? I don't know. I might have been here, I might not have been here.
Just say COVID.
Yeah.
It's a good default.
Lewis said, from someone I know at STS, we might be getting some more Air Transat 321s in for
service.
C checks.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I noticed they were looking for experienced 777 mechanics this week on their jobs.
Oh, well, they're, 10 a penny, aren't they? Go.
Well, yeah, if you want a position up from Heathrow.
Yeah, true.
Interesting one. So they're obviously looking to get, things moving over there in regards of the conversions that they're going to be doing.
Yeah. Jake was saying that the Etihad 777 and the old livery said took my roof tiles off earlier this morning.
So nice like that, aren't they? When they
I
do?
know. just what you need at first thing in the morning.
Okay, and this KLM 737 just touched down.
LJM saying I enjoyed that video. I'm glad people did.
Yeah, it's something a little different, isn't it?
I know. To be fair, part of it was I wanted to see if, like, because I'd not done something like that before. So I've no issue like speaking. Like I used to do loads of TikToks and stuff, you know, as everyone did in lockdown. So there's like pink in the clouds. Sorry. But yeah, so I'm kind of used to kind of just chatting rubbish and stuff to a camera and that, well, to my phone.
I can vouch for that.
Yeah, exactly. But it was the first time I kind of done it. Well, first, like, doing it in landscape was really irritating, actually, but hey-ho. Oh, is that kind of going over?
Oh, I nearly fell into the camera there.
Oh, don't do that. What was I going to say? Yes, it's the first time I kind of put anything like that together, but I know kind of what I did all right with and what I didn't, and I know for next time.
Yes.
Which will be next week.
Yes, it will be. We've got a busy week next week.
We do. 2737, good morning.
Okay, well, I think we're getting close to that point where I can whack it on auto, so bear with me, it's about to get a lot darker for a few seconds. Yeah, we're good. I don't trust the automatic settings at high ISO for some reason. It just doesn't, it's not seamless as it should be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to be fair, Jake, I think that's probably with a lot of young people, because, I mean, we're like, you know, we've had quite a bit to drink over Christmas and that, let's just knock it on the head for a bit. What?
I was just joking.
Oh, you are? Okay. Okay. I'm not here going, oh, we're doing dry January. You know.
She needs it, though.
Thanks. Next year we tell me I need veganuary as well. That's not happening.
No, that's not happening. No. I'd dump you if you did that.
Well,
okay, so we've got an EasyJet now entering the runway. Sorry, Liz, it's the first plane in like 40 minutes.
I know, it's fine. Let's have a look. Where are they going? Geneva.
Yeah.
A320.
Well, to get a slot straight away for Geneva, that deserves an award. And it's rolling. Look how good those clouds are now. That is what we call in the game cloud porn.
It's very nice. I mean, I can't tell on my stream because to save my battery, I'm on 144p, so it looks terrible. But I'm sure those of you who are at least in, you know, probably anything from like 1080 to, well, even 720 up to 2160.
Yeah.
Or HD to 4K, I'm sure it looks fantastic.
So, yeah, exactly. If you've got the is it the nut icon, or is it
it's a gear
icon? Yeah, make sure you check it out. Okay, we're moving already with this, so I'm going to zoom out. I'm going to record this. sure you'll agree, that looked absolutely stunning, and it was up quite early for a Dreamliner, that.
It was, yeah. Lovely.
So we'll follow this departure for a minute or two. I don't think there's anything down at the bottom.
I'll double check.
So we'll watch this make its bank to the right.
Jake's saying a lot of things when they come over, take the washing off the line.
But yeah, sorry, what I was trying to say before, yeah, hit the gear icon, check your resolution and just go with what you feel's comfortable. As I say, we go up to 2160.
It will depend on your internet. I know, like mine, when I'm at home, it's hit and miss whether my internet can do it.
But 1440 is really good as well.
Yeah.
So it's, it's whatever works for you. 1080 is still fantastic. Don't feel... it's like work off your internet and work backwards and see which works for which resolution is going to be best for you.
Or if you're blind like me, it probably doesn't make that much difference.
Thanks, Liz. You said I didn't sell the memberships before. You weren't selling that there.
I know. No, to be fair, I can tell it. Like, since obviously, like I say, I lowered mine to save the battery, which I didn't realise how much it used actually. But I do actually notice the difference. So do you know what? I'll do it for a laugh. I'm gonna briefly. Shall I try and change it? Advanced 2160.
Please say it makes a difference, otherwise I'm
Well, it does, but I mean, at the end of the day, I'm looking at a plane that's way up in the sky, so...
Okay, thanks for that, Liz.
But no, do you know what? I can see the Qatar livery on it now,
okay.
And it was just a plane before. Okay. But that is going to eat all my battery, and I'm not going to do that, so back down for me. But hopefully you can all enjoy it without having to worry about batteries dying and things.
Exactly. And now it's going to bank right and go over my house in a moment. Yeah, I love just like on the nice summer day, just popping out to the garden scene and bank over my house.
Yeah.
That sounded dodgy. But the light on that fuselage is stunning. Yeah, people, get the light emote out, which is the sun.
Okay.
I'm singing waxy lyrical over this, I won't lie. That looks amazing.
Oh, Lewis said his friend said thanks for us trying to catch him at Heathrow. You know when he was at Myrtle?
I do. We got the back of him, didn't we?
Yeah. Oh, Lewis, you mean that you haven't been here since that scorching day back in summer when you had a cold and made me ill? That day?
I think she's still bitter over it, mate.
Yeah, just a bit. Sarah Plant, thank you, saying that was a stunning takeoff. It looks amazing in better quality. You've nailed it, Simon.
Oh, thank you. That was a decent pan, that.
Diana also saying, wow, stunning Qatar departure. Just in that sky.
It absolutely is. You'll see a few birds going through in a second.
Yeah, David Brown saying now in daylight 4K stunning. Yeah, I think now you can probably tell the difference a bit more.
Yeah, I don't think there was any difference before, like when we were starting to stream out.
Yeah.
But
sorry, Anthony put 2160 and streaming perfectly, morning Ant and Deck. Morning.
Who does that make you? That's what I want to know. Sorry, that's all I'm thinking of now. I'm just like going, okay.
Cat Dealey.
Yeah, you're Cat Dealey, mate. Oh dear. Right. We can have any more planes?
I'll have a look. David Adset, good morning. And so it looks damp there. It's raining here in New Zealand too. Yeah, it's all right now, but it was raining last night. A lot. I've got an Aer Lingus going to Belfast. It's an ATR 72. And that, I bet, is still the other Aer Lingus that's been pinging for Dublin for ages. Where's all the planes? What are you? Oh, there's a Virgin coming over near Bolton at the moment, so we'll get that arriving in a few minutes.
Right, can I borrow your phone?
Yes.
I can let you use mine for the chat.
Okay, right, well, I'll just close it because otherwise it'll keep playing. There we go. Oh gosh, chat on an iPhone. Could all go wrong. Oh, I tell you what, that breeze is a bit nippy, I won't lie. But I can't even look at flight radar anymore. I can't use that. I used to have iPhones like back in the 5S period. I think the 5S was my last iPhone. I switched to Samsung in 2018, 19 or something. I can't use iPhones anymore. It's funny, to be fair, though, that they've got...
Oh, yeah, you're alright.
They've... Oh, I've just realised, yeah, he's just noticed that the the thingy had moved. There we go. Yeah, the little switch on the side of an iPhone. Well, it's not changed much, has it? Oh, my God, right. Back to normality. There we go. Oops.
Turn that dongle off. I'm surprised nothing went down there because we were using internet off loads of different things there.
Right, flight radar back up. Virgin Atlantic now for Oldham.
Okay, well, we'll get that.
Right, right. I'm going to like our stream because I haven't yet. If you are enjoying the chit chat and the odd plane,
exactly. I think that's it.
I feel like we jinxed ourselves sometimes calling ourselves think planes because, to be honest, that's all we can do. We can think about them.
We've got an ATR.
Over. Oh yeah, that thing's flying over. It's catching the sun nicely. It's too far back for you to catch though. But yeah, sometimes all we can do is think of planes.
Those things are up ridiculously early, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's like...
what is he saying? Sneakily watching at work now. You just want to see that... the Etihad 777 in the old livery, don't you?
Yeah. What a nice one, mate. You're here. Yeah, we've got a special...
So is that the sun?
Yeah, it's the sun emoji. Right. Is that alright?
Yeah, it's fine. I just... So professional. I thought it might be just a standard emoji.
No.
I don't really use a sun emoji that much.
Yeah, so we've got a special plane in for you, mate. It's the 777 in the old livery, mate. In the from Etihad, and I know you love that plane so much. So it's really good to have you here with us. I won't lie. So in regards of internet strength, we always talk about bitrate. Bitrate is the thing that tells us
internet fairies.
Internet fairies. So it's more internet fairies. Okay, that's how I do it. But we have better internet fairies here than we do at the other spot.
Oh, there we go. Yay!
The internet fairies are doing us good.
I love the internet fairies here.
Yes.
And
we've got the Lufthansa that's just arrived, just passing through the frame. And I can see that we've got another plane on finals now.
I think that might be the Virgin. Lewis, yeah, I know about that. Yeah, that Robinson livery one is...
She hates it.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I'm bored of it. Yeah, it's the Virgin Atlantic from Orlando A330 that is on approach.
Excellent.
Let me just... Yeah, it is that one. I'm just checking nothing was closer coming in. Jake Enjoy that saying after Leeds Bradford in a while collecting my buddy off a Faro flight and taking the camera to have an hour's snapping traffic level. It's a good excuse, isn't it?
I love that. See, that's what I love. Having that excuse just to go and pick. Yeah, I'll go and pick the relics up, and I'll go. Yeah, I'll put the camera as well. Have fun, mate.
Absolutely, Evan. Good morning. Yep, same here in Manchester. You can probably hear Simon squelching around. What was that noise?
I think that was that bird of prey again.
It did sound like it, didn't it?
I mean, that had a big old wingspan. I'm gonna have a look back on that later.
Yeah, maybe in the 4K, not in my 144p, because I tell you what, it just looked like a bird-shaped thing to me.
I can see. Oh, is that it down there? Wait a minute. There is
Peter
a big
Brady,
bird there.
good morning to you over in the Isle of Man.
Oh no, it's just. Oh, is that it? I think it is, you know. Let's have a look. Oh, yes, it is. Yeah, just see, so, you know where you got the red shred, you can't miss the red and white sheds in front of you?
Yeah.
To the left on the post, there's a big bird of prey on there, and it's on the stream now.
I'll look on the stream then.
Oh, it's gorgeous. I'm at 600mm, people. I can't go any further than that. I have to drag the whole setup to get closer to it, but I will keep an eye on it, and so he just seems to be quite active in the area. He just seems to be looking for a dinner.
I'd say breakfast.
Oh yeah. I think he's been up a while though, so he's probably had some already. But yeah, I'll make sure I get the virgin, but I'll keep an eye on him. Come on, mate. Get flying. He's aiming.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah, Jake said we'll have gone by then by the time Smarties comes in, because this runway closes at 10:30. Oh, there's the coffee. It's like looking where the coffee had gone. Last time. I know Ian was very happy to see the flask on
I've got to do a flask emoji, haven't I? I did say I was going to do a flask emoji. Well, I've got two or three more.
All right, we'll do I forgot how muddy it was. There's mud on the bottom of the flask, and I literally just washed these leggings, and now they are covered in mud.
Oh, there's a big kick off. Carlos has just gone and kicked off on it, and I'm following him down the bank. Oh, now it's switched. He's chasing Carlos.
Right, you remember the Virgin Atlantic's coming in, yeah?
Yeah, I love Virgin Atlantic. This is more interesting. That was kicking off, and it's still kicking off. He's down there.
I just put more mud on me. Oh, no, I actually haven't. I'm going to put it on the other side where it's a little bit less muddy.
Oh, I tell you what, Carlos is doing him, you know.
Go on, Carlos. Big bully.
Right, so there we go. We've got the Virgin Atlantic now. I'm sure everyone who's come for the Virgin Atlantic will be happy to hear that.
Oh, nice one, Carwin said he's come back to see the Emirates A380. Hopefully it goes on time.
Yeah. I just went out bang on time yesterday.
Makes a change.
Making a couple of corrections upon landing, nailed it, and then look at this A330 spray.
Yeah, think birds. Cover all things flying here. All right, there's lots of stuff on the ground now. Hang on. I just swallowed some coffee the wrong way. That was not a good thing to do. Right, so we've got a Ryanair to Madrid coming out.
Yep, can see that.
We've also, that Aer Lingus to Dublin is still pinging. I don't know what he's doing. Not a lot by the looks of it.
That pilot won't know a transponder if it slapped her in the face.
Exactly. The Logan Air ATR 72 going to be going back to Aberdeen. That's pinging up. We've got a Lufthansa. No, that's arrived. My bad. Ignore that.
We've got more than we've had.
Sorry?
We've got more moving than we've had.
Yeah, the Swiss A220 back to Zurich is pinging up. We've also got a 2737 to Funchal.
Oh, mine going there
and
today.
The Etihad 777 to Abu Dhabi.
Wadders.
I can't believe. That means I have to wash these trousers again. Now, actually, I wonder if I can just, because it's just a bit of mud.
Yeah.
I might just be able to use a damp cloth on that.
Yeah, I just came out in skegs because I just thought there's just no point.
Well, I have to wear these because they're warm. Right, well, we're finally going to be getting some departures, which is exciting.
I can see a TUI coming out, and I can see this Ryanair that Liz mentioned popping over. So should have them over here very soon. And in addition, we've got something on finals.
Oh, wow, what? Chris saying, so I work at T1 Security, still get some passengers coming through for the Emirates at 8:30. It's an 8:50 departure.
You're killing me.
Do you know what? I can imagine that, and I do seem to remember it. Obviously, it's like people saying goodbye to family and stuff, so they will leave it till the last minute.
That's ridiculous, though, isn't it?
I know there's a few flights that'll be like that.
Okay, so I'm going to say this is a 737. I can't tell.
Coming in.
Yeah.
It is a 737. It's
Okay.
Ryanair from Dublin.
Excellent.
Davey, not a problem. Enjoy the school run as much as one can probably enjoy a school run.
Yeah. Why is my phone buzzing? I've turned the internet off on it.
Why don't you switch it on to...
Yeah, but it's still picking up.
I don't know, because the iPhones are rubbish.
Liz,
Yeah.
just remember, your phone's working at the quarter of the capacity it should be, because your phone's that bad.
Oh, well, they'll be...
Your S22 is running at the speed of an S19.
It's the S9, actually. It wasn't the S19.
Oh, was it? Oh, well.
Yeah, because I actually still have that one. I keep meaning to sell it. Because then the S20 I gave back in thing for this phone. But the new one's going to be released soon.
Okay. No, the internet's not on. It's just getting stupid. Oh, it's the other one. The other phone.
There you go, then.
Oh, our stream will go working double as quick. Oh, this was working off yours. Okay, cool.
Oh, great. No wonder that wasn't picking anything up off my thing before.
Okay, so we've got our next departure, which is this Ryanair. Yeah, so
Chris is saying Gulf Air's another one. Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah. So down here, I think people who come down here a lot will notice that they've actually trimmed all the banks down here.
All right, yeah.
The first few metres are still like kind of bushy, but the metres after that are pretty decent. Definitely take that for next year. I wish just they trim the bushes over on another couple of spots, but beggars can't be choosers.
What a saying. Okay, with the S22, I'm still a Nokia 3310, last charged in 2012. And it's not a joke. Like, they probably, like, they do still work. Like, but it's like I was saying the other day, like when we've like upgraded to 4K, and it's like it's not just about it's 4K. It's the fact that you got to keep up with technology, because like obviously like old Nokias, they do still work.
Yes.
Like as phones. However, if you want to do, all the like new things, you can't do them because the technology's not there in them.
But also the apps aren't supported as well.
Yeah, exactly. Well, an app on a 3310. Snake.
Oh, that was quality, that wasn't it?
I actually saw a video the other day of someone who actually bought
Proud of you.
one of the original iPhone 3GSs, I think, or 3Gs, or one of the first ones. Switched it. It still worked.
Yeah, it does. Just no
It won't do anything because Apple don't support that anymore. But our EDC's had a nightmare. Spilled a whole bottle of ketchup all over the brand new shorts.
Oh, that is not good.
I feel for you. I feel better about my little bit of mud on my leggings now.
Yep. And behind this too, we have an Attar.
Yeah, vision thing. I'll tell you what, it took Simon by surprise.
What was that? Hey! This is the one off the Fung Shell.
Yep.
think you know why I've just said that, and I'm looking to see if there's anything got hit.
Hang on.
So a massive flock of birds just went through that tui. Some were above it, so they kind of got away, but like I was very close to some sort of bird strike.
Oh yeah, I just saw that. I think they might have just gone over.
Yeah, just gone over. But so what happened after that, because I was watching because I stopped panning the plane.
Yeah.
Kind of. They came down drastically, and I was just seeing if any one of them got hit. But as you rightly say, I think they missed it. But yeah, there's a few flock of birds around here this morning, which are causing issues. I bet you the pilots must have been absolutely...
Well, did they see it? It looked like more like they went over the top rather than in front.
They were close, trust me, Liz.
All right, okay. It's hard to see my resolution. People in 4K at home, what did you see? Yeah, Bruce, I used to have a 3210. That was my first ever phone back in the day.
I won't lie, I think probably my favourite phone probably is a toss-up between the 3GS, which is my first Apple phone, and the 8310 that I used to have.
I used to have one of them Sony Walkman phones. They were pretty cool at the time.
Having said that, my new phone is really, really good. It's perfect size for me now.
Yeah, you've gone like...
Big.
Yeah, because you had like, I can't remember what.
I had a 10, an X.
Yeah, so it was a lot smaller. And you've gone up, whereas mine, I feel like mine have gone up a bit more gradually in size.
And I won't lie, I do. So I got the Pro Max, and it was just like, I do appreciate that size difference. It does work for me. I know that for some people it doesn't.
So I've got the S22 Ultra, so it's like really similar in size. I have to have a pop socket on the back to hold it.
Yeah.
I just can't be doing with it. They're the lifesavers. Do you know what? You kind of go, oh, really? I think they're not the cheap. They're not like expensive. I've not bought one for a while. They're probably about $8.99 or something. You're like, $8.99 for a bit of plastic to stick on the back of my phone.
Oh, they work though, in fairness.
But they do. I mean, I stuck this on when I got this phone like almost a year ago. It's not come off.
That sounded so wrong. Just said. I'm sorry.
I don't know what I said, so I'm not even going to go there.
Okay.
Anyway, honestly.
I'm sure if you're a smutty person like me, you would have enjoyed that comment. But
anyway, moving on. Dylan, I'm not sure. I've not been like down to that exact. I don't think they cut the trees and stuff down on the.
Simon Lowe did a show from down there. You know the one where
the turn on, like the actual turn on mound.
Oh,
are you saying that the bushes and everything cut down there?
You mean over there?
No, like down.
Oh, turn on mound.
Yeah.
So they reduced somewhat, no, but you will still not get a
clear shot.
A clear shot as you pan as the plane departs. Sorry, I thought you were on about another location.
Oh no. Yeah, Vision thing's saying almost a bird strike.
It was close. That's
I think it was. Yeah, there were so many of them as well.
The thing that always does me is how they react after.
Yes.
And there was all the birds did was just drop down straight down towards the ground.
You got to wonder as well, though, like
grease,
how much that has to do with the air that's being moved. If that causes an effect for them to go.
Yes. No. Absolutely. You're absolutely right. But as I say, that will also tell you how close it was as well. Then.
Yeah. True.
Okay, so we've got quite a bit of action here. We've got a few going over the top as well. I think we've got... Is it a quad coming towards us?
Over the top?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. That's
coming from the south... God, I'm trying to work this out in my head. The southeast of us.
There's a KLM Dreamliner going over.
Oh, that might be it, to be honest.
Oh, no, hang on. I was going to say... No, that's... I don't know. It could be a Singapore Airlines 380.
Yeah, I think it's that.
Near there.
Yeah, it's that one.
Yeah.
It's that one.
Oh, that was fun. What's going on here? Where's the Etihad at?
It's right there, Liz.
Oh, right. I don't look down there, do I?
There it is.
Look at my phone.
Well, does lad, this one's for you. There you go. You have that in 4K in a minute. I'll record that one. I'm doing a special reel just for you.
Oh, Chris saying The LG Cookie was my first phone. I used to have the LG Chocolate.
Those names are ridiculous. I won't lie.
The slidey phone, that. It was very pretty. It was very, like, aesthetically pleasing, that phone, I will say.
Would you go back to a slidey phone?
No, you see, I could. Obviously, Samsung have brought out they've got the Z Flip, which is like
massive issues with.
Yeah, I wouldn't go for that one. And then they've got the one that sort of like folds, like the folds. That's it.
They're heavily advertising that as well, aren't they?
They are pushing them a lot. I actually, because I bought my phone through Samsung, I get emails from them, and when they were pushing them a few months ago, like, oh, you can get the fold of the Z Flip, and I'm just like, I don't want that. I've seen some alright reviews, but no thanks.
And next on, looks like we're going to have the EasyJet.
Lovely.
And we also have a 276 on the taxi. I can see.
Nice. And Bruce saying 2 cans a long piece of string works well. It's very true. Tony's first phone was a Sagan. I haven't heard of that one. Jake's just like, Samsung A70, don't need anything fancier, anything faster.
No, exactly.
My mum's got the A series. I will say, I know, obviously, because I'm on the S series, I do notice the difference. And if I'm my mum's phone's a bit older and stuff, so I do notice it. But
depends on how much you use.
Yeah, exactly. I do use my phone a lot. I mean, the behind the scenes video, I edited out my phone. In the end, I was like, I cleared all the space, got Premiere Pro again because I just couldn't bother downloading anything else. And I just went, I can't remember how to use it, and it just feels unnatural to me editing a video on that. I'm like, I've got it on my phone. CapCut. Shout out to CapCut. Did a job. Just prove though you don't need all the best equipment to do something.
Yeah, you do.
Well, no, but you can do it.
And here is the EasyJet departing. You do. I've told you what to use for editing.
I know, but if you can't afford a laptop.
No, but it's better.
What I was meaning is, like, no, it's not going to be a cinematic piece that Netflix are going to pick up. But it's not doable.
No, you're absolutely right in saying you can do it. I'm just saying there are tools which can be used and they're free of charge.
Oh yes, I know, but but what if you've not got a laptop?
Well, I get that, but you have, so that's not an excuse.
Yeah, no, I have.
Yeah, well, I'm saying, I'm talking about your situation. You were talking about your situation, so I'm talking about it now.
Oh, right. I was talking about people in general.
No, you were talking about yours, so I'm directly referring.
I didn't fancy heating up all of Manchester yesterday. Oh, David, I've never heard of an Oppo A54.
Yeah, Oppo's decent.
Never heard of it. There's a phone that TikTok are trying to sell through their shop. They're getting people to sell through their shop. It's like 65 quid.
Oh, that Etihad's going down Victor Alpha.
Very nice.
Tell you what, it's going to be late going up here.
Yes. Oh, EDC, Snake. Snake wasn't a dumb game. Snake was brilliant on there. I mean, I'm assuming that's what you're referring to on Nokia with games. There weren't many games on them.
long wait for this next departure. Have a quick zoom down there and see what's happening. Are they like going, we've just watched the stream and know there's a load of birds down there?
Yeah.
And we're rolling.
Off to Poznan, or however you say it. Lucky 13 Samsung F480. I don't even know. Like, I will say, like, I'm glad Samsung have now got like a decent kind of like, these are the numbers we're sticking with. It makes life a lot easier. You just got to go with the year that we're in. Dylan saying Etihad only operate 7 Boeing 777s now, all scheduled to be retired and replaced with the A350. I've logged 3 of them since they started coming to Manchester in 2022. Hopefully we'll see all of them. Well, fingers crossed you do see them all. Oh yes, Karen, a Motorola Flip.
The Razor.
I had one before that. Oh, they were good phones. I'm glad to see that Aer Lingus to Dublin has finally gone. It's been pinging on the ground for ages.
Right, Etihad's on. Right, taking the gloves off for that because I can't pan with these things on. Right, we will record this one. There you go, Wadders. That's a good looking livery, that, mate.
He was just saying, Wadders, I spent time in lectures in Uniplane Snake. Wow.
And we're rolling. I won't lie, that was really loud.
That was really good, that.
That was epic. That just like got his front gear up just as where we are on, didn't it?
It was right ahead of us. It's the beauty of this spot.
That was absolutely epic. I'll take that.
Absolutely.
To the bank any day of the week.
LJM, that's awesome, saying my girlfriend's mum got me a ticket to go to a flight simulator for Christmas. I only opened it yesterday. It was a nice surprise.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, that's great. Enjoy that. I don't think I'll be trying one of them anytime soon again. I can't fly plane. I'm happier down the back. Well, I'm just like, give me the drinks.
Yeah, she loves the drinks.
Ryanair, 2 for £8. Bring them on.
Oh, do you know what? I should have stayed on there, but we've got the 7.6 down at the bottom, so I want to get this. But I know it needs a couple of minutes before this one can depart.
Yeah, I think like George is saying about like Nokia 5110. Like, I think everyone if we all still had these phones, I bet we could all turn them on and they still work.
Here we go.
At least we got the Etihad and stuff in, so.
Bopping numbers. I'm sure we're good in about a minute.
There we go.
We're good. Right, it wasn't the internet fairies.
The internet fairies are fantastic. It was the fact that there was no power anymore. The battery went.
So when we set off in the middle of the night, I did actually stick the wires in, and I just thought, well, you never really need to check them because the battery's good, and the power lead for the box fell out. So my bad. Sorry.
Someone didn't plug it in.
The internet fairies are good. Don't mess with the internet.
Oh yeah,
fairies.
no, I did. I saw something. Sorry, I did. The internet fairies are fed. The internet fairies are good. We have lots of them. Lots and lots of internet fairies.
We've had no internet fairy issues.
No, it's just the.
It's like there's been no warnings or anything, about the internet fairy rate being low. So that's always a good sign.
Exactly.
So you only missed the jet too, so you didn't miss anything.
Yeah, thanks. Oh, and the Swiss, but thanks for sticking around, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
I think we'll make sure we double check that in future that everything's fully plugged in.
I think it's because of it's the new port that it's got. I think it slipped out.
Ah, right, okay.
So I think it's just something to be mindful of.
Jet 2 to Rome. Picking up, we've got a Ryanair 737 MAX 8 to Cork, as well as a Ryanair 737 to Krakow. No sign of the A380 just yet.
Well, at least it wasn't the A380.
Oh god, no, not that again.
I'm going to take that as a positive.
Let me see if there's any update. Estimated 850. Goodness knows then. We'll let the Emirates fairies deal with that one.
Yeah, the Emirates fairies are evil.
Oh well, we got loads of you back quite quickly, so thanks for bearing with us. And yeah, we
that was fun.
Lost the power. Oh, doggo.
Oh, is it that dog who had a go at us last time? He was great. He loved me in the end.
And Mr. Tax, hello. So making challah bread. While watching you, I have never even heard of that type of bread, but sounds like something good to have in the background.
Okay, so I've checked all the batteries now.
Right, everything's plugged in. We're all good.
Everything's double plugged in. As I say, yeah, it's weird that.
David's saying smack on the wrist for you.
I'm smacking the manufacturers on the wrist. Having said that, there's really good points about the way this one's charged, because I'll be able to take it away and use like a USB-C, like a small charger. Yeah. So that'll be really handy.
Sounds good. And Ian gifting a membership. That's gone to Elijah, sorry.
I thought there was a Laya Lacardi in there for a minute. I was like, wow, Laya Lacardi's in it. That's amazing. He's like my hero.
I kind of read the first part of that. Sorry about that. But yeah, that's gone to Elijah. Thank you so much, Ian.
Yeah, thank you, Ian. Sorry, I just got obsessed with a Laya Lacardi for a minute.
And cheers, Ethan. Apparently Emirates is now estimating 9:25.
Of course it is. It's never early, is it?
What do you expect? And Mr. Tech, saying member for 1 month.
Oh, well, thank you for your support for that time, mate.
I said, oh, I've got a free membership, chat. Got to use it. I do like them.
Do you?
Yeah, the fact that you can post how many months you've been.
Months you've been. Yes, I do like the updates.
I just still can't believe it's been a month for so many people. A lot of people on their second month now.
I know it's gone quickly, hasn't it?
Absolutely, really quickly.
But that's it. That's just how it is. We've got we had 773 free like there for a minute. I was just like going, oh wow, we could have had 777 for the 777.
Okay, so it's a Jewish traditional bread eaten on the Sabbath, Friday night and Saturday lunch. Oh, very nice.
Very nice. Like it. Okay, well, we've got a Ryanair that's just pushed. I know it's not going to excite too many of you. Maybe it'd be the time now for the next minute to try and do that thing on the sound equipment.
Do you not just want to try it like at home? Because like I know we can.
I've tried it at home. It's whether when we're out streaming, generally because we've done this before.
Yeah.
Maybe we do it right at the end.
Yeah, well, we've got Singapore
on the final.
Well, it's about to turn on.
No, I can see it.
You can see it.
It's there.
It's at Hyde.
Yeah, I can see it.
That's impressive. It's a clear day today.
Well, it's just in case you don't believe me, it is.
Well, I believe you. It's fine.
There it is.
Surprising. Oh, 747 watching. I'll take that. He'll change any second.
Yeah, we'll take that. Especially after just going down a minute ago. Yeah, we're going to do. We're just testing stuff.
We'll just do it right at the very end.
That's what I just said.
Yeah. Oh, right, yeah. That other microphone.
They're going to end up murdering each other today. You do know that.
No.
Yeah, I'm going to murder you by tickles.
Oh, great.
Can't
wait. Oh, I'll tell you what. It's a bit nippy now.
You need to get up and walk around.
I know, but then it's squelchy.
Well, that's life. I'm sure people will be okay with you squelching around for a moment.
Do you know, I'm going to have to come up with a... we'll actually get up for a little bit. I'm going to have to come up with a solution in the summer for my hair. Because at the moment, it's fine that I've got bits of hair flying everywhere because I've got my hood up.
Right.
In summer, I'm going to have to either have, like...
I don't
wearing caps. Well, yeah, that too. But I have to get, like, a headband or something, I think.
Yeah.
And not one of the ones that I've got that's, like, one of the ones you do your makeup and you put, like, a big bow on top of it. Because then I'll just look weird.
Oh, well. Oh, so do you know, like, everyone was going, like, it's going to be 9:25?
Oh, yeah.
Hello. Push him.
Yay! Go on, Emirates.
Go on! Don't listen to those naysayers who say you never push on time like me.
Oh, yeah, you sit... Yeah, sorry, thanks, Colin. There's a BA first coming in.
BA, I was about to say, there's a BA. All I can see is
honestly, when I looked...
And if you noticed on the stream, I think people on the stream would have noticed, I actually just panned it up to the A350. And I was like, okay.
Well, when I just looked, I didn't see it on radar.
So that's my problem. How? Well, I can
it's
see
not,
it
I'm just saying.
Just saying, Liz. Thanks, Colin.
And Terry Campbell saying, "G'day from Melbourne."
G'day to you, mate.
Oh, and he's just like, "Oh God." It's one of those that does the accent.
And it was really bad as well.
Yeah, it was.
I don't like it, really bad. I usually can do good. I think it's because I'm so cold.
He is usually very good accents. Goosey, good morning. And awesome LJM. We will get around to those requests later on. If you are a new member, if you have Facebook, you can request to join the Think Planes Clubhouse.
Absolutely. I've noticed that there's been a few people who aren't members who've been trying to join. You have to be a member of the channel in order to gain access to that.
What we will say though, if you want to keep up with the happenings at Manchester Airport,
that's what I was about to add.
Yeah.
Our community
group, open to everyone. Manchester
Airport
Aviation,
and also our community feed.
Yeah, obviously on YouTube.
Yeah, our community.
But yeah, if you are looking for something on Facebook about what's going on at Manchester Airport Aviation, open to all. And yeah, lots of great pictures in there. Got a lot of good photographers at Manchester.
Certainly have.
I thought you were going to say something to me there.
No, you won't. Sorry.
was like, oh, this looks like he's saying something interesting. No.
Simon's finally going to say something profound in his life. Nope, yawn. I'm going to have to try and make sure I keep that Ryanair in the focus because I want to get this departure, but we're going to move over to the Singapore. Because we love a bit of A350 praying mantis look.
Yeah. We have a Ryanair to court. That's the 737 MAX at the end of the runway.
And that's rolling.
Yeah. And then we've obviously got the Emirates A380 making its way over. Early, you can tell it's not going very far.
How long have we been streaming for?
Sorry?
How long have we been streaming for? What time?
It was 9:10, so 2 hours 40 minutes.
Our battery life on that new unit is not good. I know it's cold, but it's not that cold.
Yeah. Was it fully charged before
It's
we came
fully
out?
charged.
I suppose there's lots of internet fairies in it today.
The internet fairies are
They've
attacking it.
stolen all the power.
And there's the beautiful A350. Just vacating the runway.
Oh well, at least the battery in it's not like an issue we normally have to deal with unless you forget to plug it in or the plug falls out.
I meant for shows abroad.
Ah, right.
Then that creates an issue.
Oh, we need to sort a whole battery thing out for that anyway, don't we? So, put it to the list.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the A350 should be moving anytime now. It's just pushing back into a location where it's not affecting other planes on the taxiway coming out.
Not a problem, David. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one.
Yep.
And Roy, good morning. Hope you're well today.
Oh, we've got another Ryanair popping over. Didn't even see that one. Sneaky.
Got a little biz jet on final approach.
There is. Have a look. Should have a little nosy over there.
This Ryanair that's snuck across going to Krakow. Oh, it's chilly, that breeze, I won't lie.
It's not chilly, it's cold. That's flat out cold. This Ryanair is looking at a turn and burn here. You can tell when they're coming on that they're going to absolutely hammer it, can't you? Well, let's concentrate on the Ryanair.
To have some more coffee, you know.
I want my second one in a minute.
Right,
I'm just going to be nicking all the coffee before I even have my second cup.
Coffee's needed. Yeah, like we do have like a big battery, obviously. So if we're travelling around, then it's not the sort of thing you're going to be travelling with.
You can't use them on. You can't go on planes.
Oh, you can't even go on a plane, that one.
No, you can't. You could. There's a certain size you can go up to in regards of because you remember you got to have them in the cabin with you.
Yes, of course.
So
book a whole seat for it.
So yeah, travelling abroad has logistical issues. I think I found a way around it. I have seen a charge that I can use.
Okay.
But just sussing that the new unit.
Might be worth doing it at home, you know, in a warmer environment and see what it does there. So it's not been used.
We'll test it a few times, but I'm just saying that it's that drained a lot quicker than I thought. See, when that went down, my whole reaction was that the internet fairies had gone. Because I just didn't expect the box to go down that lose power that quickly. It wasn't even, you know, like as a thought in my mind. So, yeah, that's a bit weird. I won't lie. I was expecting at least like 3, from what I understood, 3.5 was a good number that they were getting with it. So, yeah.
I suppose it's doing a lot of work in it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no, it's really good. But as I say, it's a bigger box with more ventilation, isn't there?
Yeah.
You know, and,
Optimus Toaster, good morning. And Vortex Pulse, good morning to you as well. Over in a cold, snowy Sweden. Luckily, no snow here anymore.
Oh, that would really kill us off today, wouldn't it? What's this Ryanair taking forever for?
Wasn't this the one that you said was going to turn and burn? It was all
like it was going to turn and burn.
Oh no. Just having to think about it now.
Maybe just like he taxied over here so quickly in the tower, he just went, well, we're going to make him wait.
And Chris, a good evening to you over in Darwin.
Wow.
So the audio on the stream is fantastic. The visual stands to reason. Brilliant. Well done. Thank you very much, Chris.
Thanks, Chris. I've had to put my hood back on. And we are finally rolling.
Quite the turn and burn we were expecting, but there we go. Yeah, Optimus Toaster saying it's something like 100, is it megawatt hours, the MWH?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. Just double check. Apparently it's about the maximum allowed on a plane. And then Craig saying need a wind-up charger, and I'll keep warm just do that. Maybe we should go solar power. Because I don't fancy going anywhere in the cold. I want to go somewhere sunny.
The theory sounds very good. Practicalities just don't work.
No.
In Manchester. Sorry.
No, but if you're in Corfu, lots of sun there.
Yeah, no, it's also like how do you store them and bring them over?
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, you made me...
We'll figure it out.
Oh no, I've got solutions already.
Oh, there you go then. It's just what he does in his spare time.
Just how many do we need? That's the issue. So the Emirates A380 is now crossing runway 1, so it should be over here anytime soon. And we have KLM waiting after this next Ryanair departure.
Herdy has re-entered the chat. Just in time for the Emirates A380. Good timing. Oh, thanks, Chris. I love the commentary. Does the Ryanair to knock? Fergus saying hello from Abu Dhabi. Just a balmy 27 degrees over there. Very nice.
Very nice. I've got the KLM now lining up.
Let's go back to Amsterdam.
I'd hope so.
I'll be worried if it's not.
Yeah, I would as well.
Luke saying, a Manchester rain turbine. Is that not a thing?
It should be.
Just like a water wheel.
Yeah.
Generating power.
We need that.
Should get
Everyone
one
start a
outside.
petition for it. And we are rolling.
Oh, cheers, Tim, saying, it's become my new Netflix. David Healy, good morning.
Tell you what, them birds are playing chicken today.
How are they?
Yeah, they really are. One of them's going to lose somewhere down the line.
Davey saying 83-80 Friday morning, winning. Goosey saying I'll invent a rain panel just for Manchester. Do you imagine if, like, we actually invented something that can harness power from rain? We'd be quids in, guys. We could all retire.
We'd be the richest people in the world.
We actually would. Like, oil, don't need it. Sunshine, don't need it. Give me rain.
Rain.
Well, I mean, obviously the hot countries can use the solar panels.
Yeah, they can get stuffed though. They've had it too good for too long.
That's no one you know, is it?
Yeah, but just cancel it.
Yeah. Optimus Toast is saying my favourite A320 is flying in and out of Manchester at the moment, and it's a GEZUS, which is known as Jesus. I love that.
Okay, it's just put its lights on, so I'm guessing he's going to be going any second now.
The beast is going back to the east.
Well, you're going to get an extreme close-up of the beast.
Absolutely.
This is going to be in your face. Who do you think you are kind of panning going on here?
Exactly.
Rolling. That was redonkulous.
That seemed up well early.
That's the earliest I've ever seen that thing rotate, and I've been coming down here for absolutely donkey's years.
They're putting Jet 2 to shame. They just wanted us to get the perfect angle.
I'll have to find out the load numbers on that later.
They have been really full though.
They have been. It's also, you know, it depends on config and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But that was crazy. That was up earlier than an EasyJet.
Yeah, it's been up earlier than some Ryanairs and stuff like that. Lily, good morning, welcome.
I mean, usually I go a lot further down. I'll show you where I go to get the A380 on purpose, because usually it's the gear's still down on the ground. This thing was up in the air before it went past.
Oh, it was. That was mental. And Optimus Toad is saying Jesus departed at 6:33 this morning, has just touched down in Malaga, sorry. I'm going to look out for that now. Cheers, Vision thing, saying the 4K is holding up well.
Thank you.
Yeah, like we said, you know, I know we joke about. I mean, I'm sure sure, obviously, I know you two have been talking, so I'm sure, you know, I'm there like internet fairies, but yeah, we're good down there, aren't we?
Yeah, we're good. There's still going to be a few issues, and it's the stuff that I've spoken about before, but that'll be remedied now with, well, partly remedied by the stuff that I've just bought, so yeah. And of course, if you just make sure that you keep powering the unit, it's
well, yeah, then that's always a good start as well.
It's always a good start. Okay, we've got our next departure, so we'll go on down to the bottom of the runway and get that. But that was crazy.
That was really early. And old Lingard, yes, A3 not that heavy. Well, no, it can't have been. I don't know. It is usually up a lot later than that.
Yeah, when this one departs, I'll actually show you where I usually go.
Yeah. Cheers, Rob, saying brilliant camera work.
Thank you.
Jerry 73710 feeder taking more runway than the Emirates A380.
You just had another flock of birds just pass right in front of that as well.
Right, so British Airways A320 on the way out to Heathrow.
So usually when the A380 goes out, you see this bush here, there's a path that goes underneath, and on the other side, I usually stand there in order to get the exact shot that we got of that last A380 departing.
Yeah.
So like I say, usually I'm another 160 yards, 170 yards down down this path, and that's crazy amount. Like I say, I've never seen an A380 do that, apart from the ones where they've gone out and they've been empty.
Yeah, exactly.
But that had passengers on. Bonkers.
But Carwyn, I'm glad you got to see the A380 depart, and good night to you.
Yeah, good night, mate, and thanks for popping in today.
Absolutely.
Right, I need to look at charging up the mics.
Herbert's saying wind 200 with 8 knots according to flight radar, not a strong Henry. No, it's not. Don't get me wrong. It's cold when you sat with the breeze, but it's not like it's a lot for a plane. But still, you just still got to think of the size of it and how many passengers are more than likely on it, because the loads have been very full of late. Ethan, not a problem. Have as good a day at work as you can do. Thank you for joining. Sharon C saying, I think most people have returned to Dubai now after Christmas. My granddaughter and lots of her colleagues went back end of December, so probably less passengers. I don't think there's going to be that many less. Could be wrong.
Yeah, we'll have to have a look.
We'll see. I guess we'll find out.
I might jump on your Wi-Fi in a minute and have a look at the number loads on that.
Yeah, do it. Let's have a look at. Just checking an email.
So we have a 757.
Okay. I had to check yesterday. I got a phone call from a random number.
No.
No. Yesterday.
Oh, right. Got it.
I got a phone call from a random number, and I don't know who it was. I was like, I'll just get rid of it. And they got a message saying, "Hi, this is Chris, the electrician. The agents have asked me to come and do an electrical test. I'm at the property on Monday," and I'm like, "Oh, that's really dodgy." It usually goes through like a third party kind of like the company does all the contracts, like work contracting, and so I've messaged my letting agent yesterday. I was like, "Is this real?" Apparently it is. Chris,
it's an A321.
The guy Chris is an electrician.
Sorry, Liz, it's an A321. It's not an 757, as I said. I was just concentrating too much on the.
Well, you concentrate. You do that. I'll talk.
392 on there, on the Emirates.
Oh, so it's not that full then.
It's not that full. It depends on the config.
True.
But yeah, it's not that full. So
does that one tell you? I'm still going with it. It was early for the Emirates because
it's
you've got to think it's still
early.
a huge plane at the end of the day, isn't it?
It's still mega. It still has to carry the fuel.
Exactly.
You know, it's still probably carrying cargo.
Yeah, exactly.
It's,
next out, British Airways A320 going back to London Heathrow. That's awesome. Binary box saying we had a good view of the A380 banking going east today. That's good.
Excellent.
Ian gifting another Think Planes membership. That's gone to David Healy. Thank you so much, Ian. David, I hope you enjoy your month's free membership with us. Morning, Skids. Hope you're well. Fabiano, good morning to you over in Brazil.
Okay. Oh, got another little quiet spell. Could you pour me a coffee, pretty please?
Pretty please.
That'll be the one.
And I just saw that, who was it that put it in the chat? Khalid saying BA announces their new staff uniform today.
Oh, it's awful.
I was just having a look. Spencer, Spence even, good morning. Happy New Year to you. I think today's the last day we can say Happy New Year without being bad luck, can't we?
That's not a thing.
Apparently it is.
It's not. That's just what someone made up because they're grumpy. I'm just sick of people saying Happy New Year to them. That's just made up, sorry.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you very much. I think I'm going to do the sound test in a minute. Hello.
Sorry, I know. I don't. It's up to you.
There's nothing happening.
Well, there might be.
Somewhat on finals, but that's about it. It's only going to take 2 minutes.
That's right. We've got a SAS A320 Neo from Oslo finals.
Yep.
Also a Finnair E190 LR from Helsinki. And oh yeah, let me have a look at this uniform. I'll be back with you.
It's awful.
All right, I'll judge myself.
Oh, it's awful.
What do you think makes it awful?
It looks cheap and tacky. That's what it is. Back me up on this, people. That uniform looks awful.
It's nice to, like, what I will say, no, it's nice to see a change. No. I feel like they've had their current uniform for a long time.
Right.
I don't know why they always show, like, I love when they show, like, oh, this is the new pilot's uniform. I'm like, it's not that different. It's got stripes.
Yeah. Cabin crew stuff looks awful.
I need a better picture. Surely there's better pictures than that.
There are on Twitter, yeah.
On Twitter, right. So if I go on Twitter and put... Oh, I've got 8 notifications on Twitter. God. It's concerning because I've not really posted anything. Which Airways uniform? I don't like the scarf. I like a dark shirt. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Got the sass. Can you put that back then, please? Yeah. Right, I'm going to ask you to come on a journey with us.
On a journey?
Yeah. The sound.
Oh, right. I don't like the lighting on any of these pictures. It doesn't sell it to me.
No.
That's what's doing it for me.
In fairness, I'd agree with you on that. I don't think they sold it that well.
No. Not a fan of the scarf. I do like the dark shirt. It makes a nice change from the white one. Because everyone seems to have white.
Yes,
it's like I know Virgin Atlantic goes to their like cabin managers are in. They have a black shirt. I really love that with the red. I always have done.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick our other mic system on just for 2 minutes, and I'll ask you a couple of questions, and if you could just let us know in the chat how it is, that'd be fantastic, and then I'll go back to the normal system straight after that.
No pressure then, guys. Right, I'll go back to the other messages if I've missed any in a minute.
Oh, wait a minute.
But,
wait a minute.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, there's rubber on the bottom's not great. I'm going to say Sony made a rubbish thing, but...
Jim C sent another flying visit to the stream. Great to finally see the legendary flask on the Heathrow Spectacular. Yeah, I didn't even realise when I was doing it. Oh my gosh, the sun.
Right.
Oh, Matt, motorway services, brew, Griggs.
Oh, you're not going to hear you properly.
Oh, right, okay. I'll go back.
Just got to give it a minute. So they'll be able to hear you out the left channel.
Okay.
I'm just going to see if they can hear me out the right channel and see. Oh. Oh. Where's that cloth?
Mud everywhere.
Oh, that's not going to work now because I've got mud all over it. Okay, I'll put it back. Don't laugh. You're going to have to clean that.
Alright, okay, well, I'll clean that.
Cheers.
Go back to
The other one.
the other one.
Well, that was an unmitigated disaster.
Gotta love the mud.
So we've got a Jet 2 coming out over here.
I'll be honest, I think you need to get in there with like a cotton bud or something. I don't want to press to with this because it might end up
Right.
pushing it further down, and that's not going to be good for it. Alright, well, that didn't work. Right, so what is it we've got coming out? We have a...
Jet 2.
Oh yeah, it's going to Budapest. Nice chilled Friday morning here. Sun's out. Can you believe it? Well, whatever you did before, it did say, a lot of people say my ears.
Yeah, because I was just messing around, moving the things over.
Ah, right, okay. But yeah, Matt was saying is that motorway services with brew, Greg's triple chocolate donut and a newspaper. Gotta love a little motorway service stop. Boundary box, not a problem. Thank you for stopping by today.
Looks like they're making that Jet 2 wait for a few minutes.
Yeah, sorry we deafened you all there. Right, I'm going to put this back in the thing. Like I say, you're going to have to give it a proper clean in the later, I think. Right, pointing that way. Squelchy, squelchy. Put it back in the bag. Squelchy, squelchy. Just mud everywhere. It's ridiculous. It's so nice to be at Manchester and see the sunshine. So we're probably going to be here for about another 50 minutes or so until they close this runway. Yeah, it's really quiet. It's got the nice sounds of the birds over there. I say that and they all stop. But yes, Jet 2's taking its time.
Just a bit.
There's a little biz jet that's pinged up as well, which I'm sure is just thrilling. Have we got any arrivals? Yes, we're going to have a Ryanair coming in from Brussels. We saw that go out before. A nice quick turnaround over there. How Craig was saying, other Simon was saying the same thing about the mud yesterday. Yeah, it's, as we said before, it's definitely welly weather. Or welly conditions. Obviously, if you like going to like maybe just like the airport pub or the RVP, you're fine.
Yeah, it makes no difference.
Concrete there, but when you're out in the wild.
Yeah, no, where Simon was yesterday it's probably worse, to be honest, going through that field. I know that field very well, and it's an absolute dog's dinner to get to, so he did well to get there alive, to be honest. Yeah, I can imagine that field today. That'd be an absolute joke. You wouldn't get through even with wellies, or probably have to go through with waders. Okay, so the Jet 2 is now entering the runway.
Paul Cartledge, good morning. Goosey, who's Carlos about? I've not seen him.
You have? He was fighting the birds before.
Oh yeah, he was fighting Oh, I've not seen him since though. He's gone into hiding. Excuse me. Spence saying, my daughter went on a Jet 2 flight for the first time over Christmas and didn't like it. Went to Rhodes and is going to be going to America soon as well, Saturday. I mean, I've never flown with Jet 2, so excuse me, I'm not in a position to judge really. I'm not a fan of the red mood lighting though that I've seen. So, sorry everyone, the flask is coming out again. Does this plane not want to go?
I don't think so.
David, I think it was Ian that gifted you that membership. Oh, the plane's finally moving. Cheers, Jim. See you later. Wow, I know. I've not been on a flight since 2003. I feel like I've not been on a flight since like last year, like summer sometime, and I feel like I'm missing out. Mikey Wild saying, I think this Jet 2 livery is better than the Holidays one. I kind of go back and forth. In the sunshine, that one's nicer. I've said this before though, Jet 2 needs to come up with a new livery in my opinion, a whole new branding, I think. It's about time. Joanne, good morning. I hope you're well. What's that? That'll be the Ryanair that's just come in, I take it. Yep.
That'll be the one.
And we've got an Air France that's about 9 minutes away. And a bit closer than that, we've got the Aurigny ATR 72 from Guernsey.
Got Lufthansa pushing, and looks like we've got a TUI coming out.
Got a Turkish A330, about 25 minutes out. But yeah, that Lufthansa is an A320 Neo, going to be going back to Frankfurt. And the TUI 737 MAX is going to Hurghada. Yeah, I think Ryanair could do with they updated the livery. I don't think they will. I think they've got more things to spend, better things to spend the money on, I suppose.
Something on finals. Okay.
That'll be the Aurigny, I think.
No.
No, hang on. Flight radar's having a moment.
It's BizJet.
Oh, right. Oh, it's not on radar then. That'll be why. That'll be why. Oh, nice, Spencer. I'm just booked Mexico next year with TUI on a Dreamliner. Sounds good. Never been to Mexico. Oh, okay, that's interesting, Joanne. Said there's a very tall woman who's found the Jet 2 737s with plenty of leg room. I'd like to judge. I'm 5'9". I wouldn't mind judging that myself. And cyclist, good morning. I hope you're well today.
On the 2, he's now crossing runway 1.
Okay, I know what my Twitter notifications were. So I was playing around on text-to-image AI yesterday, and I think I put something in like. Sorry, I was just looking at what that BBC breaking news was. And I put in something like, a Boeing 747 flying through like a golden pink sky at sunset or something. And yeah, put it this way, it's not quite mastered images yet, or at least not aviation images. I had some really funny things that it pops out, one of which I posted on Twitter, which was it was like 2 front ends of the plane stuck together. It was very strange. You follow me on Twitter, you'll be able to see it. Willie K, good morning to you over in sunny Barcelona. Welcome for once to a reasonably sunny Manchester. Doesn't happen, well, it doesn't feel like it happens that often at the moment, so I'll take it.
Okay, so there's 2, he's now on the roll.
Won't lie, that woke me up a bit as it went past. Optimus Toast, I promise you the sun is behind me. I can see shadows on the grass. You know, I did say reasonably. I didn't say it was a glorious day with blue skies and sunshine. I'll take the bit of sun.
You can see the Lufthansa just coming around the back now. Should be crossing over in the next couple of minutes.
Arini isn't far away from London. You should be able to see him. Or her. Them. I'll go with them. From multiple people on board. Oh, thanks, Ian. So picture quality is amazing now on the TV.
Cheers, mate.
Also got a Jet 2 that's pinged up. It's a 737 that'll be going to Forteventura. Also an EasyJet A319 for Lisbon. And that Aurini's just landing. And that'll be shortly followed by the Air France from Paris. See where that Turkish A330 is. 11 minutes away. We'll have an easy jet from Amsterdam first.
He's keen to cross the runway, but he's going to have to wait.
Do you know, I'm sure someone asked what the temperature was like 3 hours ago. 7 feels like 4. High of 10 today. It's quite mild in the UK. Well, I think in Europe in generally at the moment. I definitely don't think we should be having between 8 and 11 degree temperatures in January. I'm surprised there's not more dog walkers out today. There's usually lots of people here walking the dogs in the morning. I think we've only seen one dog.
Maybe because it's waterlogged.
Yeah, that's true. Saying that, dogs love it. Dogs love a puddle and mud. Yeah, maybe they're sticking to like the main south side path today if they're coming down the airport for it. JJ. Yeah, I mean, obviously, that is just the nature of the beast. No camera's going to be perfect in the dark. Obviously, some handle it a lot better than others. Part of it is getting some good settings in there. That if you can't just rely on auto, I don't think it's not going to work. But, yeah, it's obviously always better in the light. But we love our morning and evening shows. I was up early. No messing around there, straight up. Yeah, Davey, I think I said on a few streams ago I saw a video like somewhere in, I think it was France, and that the snow's not been that good. I suppose if the temperatures are quite warm as well, it's not going to be great. But you need to just go high up as possible, which is always fun. Just take all like 5 million lifts up to the top of the mountains. It's a pain though, because you can't in your case snowboard, or like if you ski, you can't go like from top to bottom. You then have to end up having to get like the lift kind of part way back down, which is a pain, because then obviously I have to be back at that time, otherwise I'll miss the last lift. Annette, yeah, I get it. I've always loved planes, and I've had a fear of flying, and I'm alright now, but I totally get it. I don't think it's weird to be really interested in aviation but also be afraid. It's a very different thing to watch it to them being on it. The jet to Fuerteventura. says good day to you on a balmy Melbourne. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Jealous of the balmy weather. Won't be long, we'll be swapping over. You'll all be in winter and cold. We'll all be in summer and probably still cold. And probably still in a jacket. Although, will it be like last summer when we had 40-degree heat over here? That was the week of my graduation. Luckily, by the time it came to mine, it had cooled down to about 25 and it was cloudy, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, will it be a hot summer? Will it be a cold summer? I mean, it's been quite a mild winter. I'd say apart from that sort of cold snap we had a few weeks ago when it was snowing and stuff, it's been like even in like November and October, November, it was really mild. And obviously now it's mild for this time of year as well. Very strange. Yeah, because it's a bit quiet today. I think Fridays are a little bit quieter in general. Well, they have been recently. But yeah, we wanted to come out today, test the new equipment, see what the internet fairies are like down here.
In fairness, it's done alright.
It has. Obviously we had the issue when the battery died, but you know, can't have everything. Not a problem, 8th though, on the text to AI, text to image. Yeah, it's I knew they existed, but I hadn't found one that was kind of like freely kind of quite available, or like, well, the last time I looked, and then I came across on TikTok, and I was like, oh, actually, let me go and look again, and then I found it, and because obviously ChatGPT has been the one everyone's been using now. But I've always had an interest in the image ones, and they're a lot of fun to play with, I will admit. Because I think you can get quite descriptive with like what you put in, and then obviously what it pops out. It's an interesting way that the world's going. It's all fun at the moment. It could all go horribly wrong in future.
Got an extra rifle.
Have a quick look what that is. That is the EasyJet from Amsterdam, A320. Yeah, TriStar. Darren saying that Dad hated flying but loved anything aviation. Said always said it's better to be down here, wishing you're up there. And then the other way around, yes, very true. That is New Year's resolution dedication right there. So we're going for a run through the swamp that is Southside with the dog. Yeah, vision thing. But it's quite a mild winter apart from the cold part. A Lizzism. I know I do come out with things sometimes, don't I? They just don't make much sense. Robert, morning to you. And said same. I love watching planes, but it takes a lot to get me up there. I think for me, the main thing, I had to figure out what I was actually afraid of, because generally it's not the flying part, you know, and that's why for me, you know, all right, I could, you know, I learned about how everything works and, you know, how the air goes over the wings and it holds the plane up, and, you know, I learned all the dings and the bings and the noises and everything were, but it didn't help, and for me it was just not being in control. and obviously sat down the back. Like, it's not even just not being in control, you can't see what's happening up front. And that for me was just like the worst thing. And still not great. Like, if I'm tired and stuff, it'll still kind of like get tired to I have to, you know, take a moment, take a few deep breaths. But yeah, I think I have to figure that out. But there's so many resources out there now. I'd say if you're on TikTok or Instagram, Flyman Simon, as in Flyman Simon, not this Simon. He's he flies for Virgin Atlantic, and he does a lot of fear of flying stuff. He's fantastic. So yeah, check his stuff out. Really responsive to, you know, if you have any questions and stuff as well. Ian Finley, good morning to you. Awesome. Turkish 330 turn on to final. Wendy saying, how are things at Manchester? A bit quiet today. Enjoy the final home stretch and have a good weekend. Dave, do you know what, Davey? I'm not really the queen of... I watch a lot of TikTok. I don't really post it anymore. I went through a phase of posting loads last year. Was it? Yeah, it was last year. But I just kind of got bored of it. It takes, I will say, like, it takes a bit trying to think of things to talk about at times. You know, and you're posting every single day, because I didn't have, like, a specific niche.
Got Jet 2 now defined.
Jen, I don't think the rain's going to be that much warmer. It never usually is, even in summer. Yeah, Dave, that just popped up on my my news as well. Gianluca Vialli. That was a horse. I will admit, I've seen a few things down the south side. I've not seen someone riding a horse.
Just a bit different.
Oh, nice one, Doug saying I'll be coming at the end of June to Manchester. Get to have 2 summers. That's alright for some, isn't it?
And there is the Turkish. Seeing that we're just going to be getting the A330s or the Dreamliner on this flight from now on, which is cool.
Yeah, Michael, those little planes, they are, like I said earlier on, I had a lesson in one years ago. They are a lot of fun. I suppose it's like old school flying, isn't it? You know, they don't all have all the technology. You know, they have instruments and stuff, but it's like it's not all like computerized and everything. Oh, they're coming back. Short canter up south side. That horse's feet are going to need washing.
Oh, he slipped. Oh, fuck. Nearly swore there, sorry. Jesus, he's just gone absolutely flat out on his backside. Sorry, I'm taking over from the Turkish here, but it just went right on his side. I think it was his fault that. He's riding that horse like a prat.
Yeah. Yeah, when Trin I used to watch all those shows and stuff. But yeah, look, take it from me. It's not always the easiest thing to do, but it is possible to get over fear of flying. It just takes a little work and some patience. But if you want to do it, you can. As JJ said, yeah, you have got more chance of, dying in a car crash. But again, that wouldn't help someone like me because it's like, well, I'm in the car or I'm driving the car. So, for some reason, you feel more safe. Oh, well, that's good, Tim. I think that's it. Like, watching stuff like this, you can just see how, normal it is. They take off, they land. Yeah, Optimus First Try was exactly the same. Again, it's a different scenario when you're at the controls of a plane, even though you've got, no experience. You've got people up at the front of these, aircraft and stuff. They've had, lots of training and stuff like that. But then you get to them and you're like, no, this is much safer. When you think about it logically, you're like, this is ridiculous, but... Yeah, I think the horse is alright. Did they get up? I can't see down there.
Yeah, got up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fine.
Alright, well, lesson learned. Don't take your horse for a ride down Southside when it is a swamp.
He just pulled it up like a total knob. I said something there, but and he just pulled it up and he just went flat on its side. It's just stupidity. And we know because we've been down there already what it's like down there.
Yeah,
it's like a lake.
Yeah,
so he's effectively just pulled it up on the slippiest part. It's just irresponsible, to be honest.
Yes, very much so. On approach, we've we've got the Icelander 737 MAX 8. It's in is it toothpaste livery today, which is the spearminty colour. If you're wondering what we're about, it's not got Colgate written down the side or something. Got the SAS A320neo pinged up for Oslo. I think about 15 minutes left or so, give or take, on this runway. Cyclist saying, love the behind the scenes video. You're going to do a video of you guys trying to put the tent up in the wind/rain. No.
Never going to happen, I'll tell you now.
For a start, there's no one to... I'd have to put the camera on the phone on a tripod and then that'd blow away probably. But no, I've got some more behind the scenes planned. Watch this space. Gareth, good morning, said they did a TV show with EasyJet dealing with the fear of flying. I think the airlines are great that they do a lot. I know EasyJet do stuff, I know Virgin do. It was a fear of flying course I went on with Virgin Atlantic actually. I can't remember who else does them now. That's bad, isn't it? Should know about that. But like I say, they're great to some extent. But like I say, I think until you actually work out what you're afraid of, then you know, like I say, I would be there like, oh yeah, like, well, I know the plane can't just drop out of the sky and all this, but it didn't solve the problem. Yeah, exactly, Doug. But obviously it is very safe. I mean, I always try and look at it like sensibly. Like, I've been flying since I was 5 months old. I'm 33 next month. I started driving when I was, let's just say I started learning to drive even at 17. And then, I got my licence at the end of 2007. By the end of 2008, I'd had 2 car accidents. And I'm not talking like a little bump here and there. Like, one of them was like really pretty serious. So in the space of a year of driving, I managed to have that. But yeah, in all my life of flying, I've not even so much as had a go around or anything like that. Yeah, exactly, Davey. And do you know what? That's Davey was saying, you've got to remember planes are made to be in the air. And actually, that was the one thing I took away from my flying lesson. It wasn't the flying, it was being on the ground and having to control that thing on the ground. And it was only a little plane, like a little single prop thing. And that thing, it was like trying to push a trolley around a supermarket with a wonky wheel. Just like so unresponsive. Yeah, exactly. Bus driver saying, you watch these streams, number of planes, multiply that by all the airports around the world, and exactly how minuscule the chances are. Yeah, JJ, I used to be like that. I never used to be able to really relax. I can now, which is very nice. I think it's just learning to give up that control. I think I found for me one thing was to just like not try and push down the kind of thoughts I was having. If you just let them play out, like, trust me. And if you're afraid of flying, like, you think of all sorts when you're up in the air. And you always try and block the thoughts out. And I actually found if you just let them play out, like the whole scenario play out in your head, you get to a point you're like, well, that's stupid. That's not happening. I'm literally just flying and someone's serving me a drink and some food, so. I'm still always safe when I get on a plane though. I will, and this is just probably sensible for everyone. I always check where my closest exit is, just in case. Yeah, John, that works too. Just have yourself a few drinks. I know that works for a lot of people. Got British Airways A320neo on the way out back to London Heathrow. Also got a jet to 757 to Tenerife.
Some outs and finals.
That is a Ryanair 737 from Carcassonne. Oh, don't worry, Ian, I'm not flying any planes anymore. Optimus Toasting, I've not seen that. I'll have to go and have a look at that later. The worst part of my flying lesson was taxiing. Yeah, I can imagine. I suppose it's not the bit like I suppose when you focus on that amount, I'm not learning to fly, but I would imagine you're there like, right, what do all the controls do? What do all the instruments mean? All like the radio comms and the weather and all this. But it's actually like, you've then got to like figure out obviously how to even get to the runway and trying to control a plane on the ground and stuff. So this runway should be open for about 10 more minutes. Obviously we've got these few aircraft coming over. Oh, Dave, don't worry about it. I'm not driving at the moment. Yeah, so you don't need to watch out for me on the roads. Liz is off the roads. Has been off the roads for a while now. I'm still just clumsy walking around though, but at least you know what I look like to avoid me. Oh yeah, Debbie, I suppose you're going to get that, isn't it? Especially if you don't know what's happening with like go around and stuff. You know, if, sounds like you're in a full-on puddle there. Yeah, I can imagine it's. I imagine it's quite a bit of a. Even if you're just quite a seasoned traveller, or like for someone like us that we know what go-arounds are and stuff. It's probably a bit of a moment of, oh gosh, what's going on, and then if you know what it is, then you'll remember. But yeah, I can imagine it's probably quite a scary experience if you don't know what go-arounds are and stuff. Yeah, you see, JJ, I was always fine with I was never fine with takeoff. Takeoff was always the worst. I'd calm down a little bit in the cruise, but then by landing, didn't care then. I was like, oh, I'm nearly down now, it's fine. Oh, Simon, cyclist says, Simon, I bought Diablo some treats on your behalf. Said you're forgiven now.
Good man. Well, happy to hear that.
But, he's out in the catio. Oh, I love that. And I've got Saskia on my knee watching the stream. Hi, Saskia. Plane, kind of forgot what they were.
He's flying well to the left of where he should be. Usually just take a runway heading straight after taking off, and he's gone, well, quite a bit to the left. He's turned back onto it now, and he's going to bank over to the right.
Oh. Oh. My YouTube had a right little hissy fit then. Whenever you want to work YouTube. It's my YouTube, by the way, don't worry anyone. Oh, David Gardner, nice one. I've flown for 25 years and I went to Malaysia on the 24th of January. 3 flights, Manchester, Heathrow, Kuala Lumpur, and then from there to Penang, is that right? Yeah. Gosh. Terrible with names, me. But that sounds amazing. Oh wow, Jake, that's I can just imagine that scenario. Saying how to go around in the dark on our honeymoon flight. into Ibiza in 2000. Cabin lights were off and suddenly full throttle and loads of screaming. Eventually pilot said sorry there was a plane on the runway. I can imagine the pilot came on really dead nonchalantly as well, like, oh, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. So there was just another plane on the runway, you know. I hope it didn't cause too much alarm. No, I gave credit. There's I feel like it can, as a someone who was afraid of flying, it can be a bit hit and miss with how much information pilots give and stuff. Like there are some that will be like, look, we're probably going to have turbulence around this space, or like not space, like this area and this far into the flight or whatever. Some don't give as much, which, shout out to pilots. The more information, the better. What's planned for the rest of the day? I'm planning on having a nap. Have we gone on to single ops now? We have gone on to single ops.
So yeah, we're going to call it a day there. Just get the thing ready.
And Jay, fantastic, saying a big shout out to Hannah Marr. She gets her wings today. She does her passing out parade for British Airways at Heathrow. First cabin crew flights to New Jersey. Well, good luck to Hannah.
Yeah, good luck on that.
Sounds amazing.
Right, well, thank you for joining us. Sorry there hasn't been that much plane action.
I hope you've enjoyed listening to us yabber on.
And hear horses falling over.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you to everyone who's joined as a member or gifted memberships or gifted us donations. We really appreciate it.
I do.
And as I say, we always say it really does help us. So thank you so much for that. Thank you to our wonderful mods. And thank you to Liz.
Thanks, Simon, for the camera work.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone, for watching today. We hope you have a lovely rest of your Friday.
Yep. And we'll see you on Sunday.
Yeah, can't wait.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye.